Last session, the party began to explore beyond the purple shield to find the source of this magic and destroy it. As they travel along, obstacles have been in their way, hands on the ground reaching up to try and grab them, to whirlpools of skeletons looking directly at it, to the encounter of an Ashek creation from the blood that damaged some of their weaponry, but mysteriously saw the night sky within it. Moving on, the party then encountered down the trail two sentient creatures that were once planeswalkers but turned into night sky creatures, similar to how the blood of the other creature looked, and watched over Ulfric Neragash, the first druid of Aris. They planned on converting him into Project Concession and becoming one with the Chaos Engine. They plan on turning him into a Velf, a machinery creation of the Traveler, god of machine, portals, good luck, and change. A creation that Pazrael has stolen from him. The group continued to travel down the path when they encountered a group of Kenku, with an angel, a chest, and a former Kenku, who they knew, that wielded Nightcrawler, and a mysterious machinery figure appeared. The party immediately sprang into battle and found that they were much more powerful than they thought. But they were able to do it at a price. As Azir, you travel down and strike at the angel repeatedly. Shihatsu immediately flies down and grabs Yangbar and begins flying back as fast as possible.
Azir's still kind of just looking at like the corpse of the angel and the Kenku, like just trying to comprehend just what just happened just then, and he's gonna like shake it off for a little bit and try and like see if he can find anything that can help them right now in their situation from this angel's body and from the Kenku, the reason why they're trying to take it away.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation.
Is the screen dark for anyone else?
No, it's investigation.
Yeah, because for me the
13.
screen's pitch black.
That might need a refresh then.
You should be able to see down here.
Alright. Yeah, let me refresh.
Okay. Investigation. So, on the angel's body itself, you find
Yes. Oh, there we go.
a journal. But other than that, the only thing the angel was carrying was a great sword and then his armor.
Okay.
On the body of the Kenku, it's just what you see on the picture, just without weaponry. It's not really much of a difference between them. He wasn't really carrying anything.
Okay, so apart from the journal, though, it seemed like nothing special really was taken from
Nothing
him.
special wasn't taken. At least from what you know.
He slowly walks up to Song, who's probably still a little bit shooken up by the whole situation, and I'll just go to my the Griffin. Go, Zephyr, help Song get out of here. As I like slowly like just fly away, try and rejoice with the others.
As Shihatsu flies with Yangvar's body down to Valencia, Valencia stares, shocked at what is transpiring. Shihatsu stares at Valencia. Remember what I taught you, girl. Now is the time to use that ability. She looks down and is going to cast Revivify.
Is there any way I can assist her with this at all, or?
So.
Yeah, I would start walking back, and if the
there will be 3 checks to determine whether or not Yangvar returns. How do you all want to? What do you want to place onto this ritual to bring back his soul? any way to call out his spirit to try to bring him back.
Oh.
I will say though that Malice is like, "What's going?" And then he just goes silent, seeing what's going on, and walks over.
So, anyone can participate, but only one person at a time can make a voice for it. So once you go, you only have one shot.
Oh, that's and it has to be like a physical item as well to place
No,
on.
it's anything that you think could call back his spirit, from gods to simply calling out to it, to simply anything that you think would guide the soul back to its body.
If that's the
Bar's
case.
gonna step towards him.
As will I.
I'll sit
Okay.
next to him. I'll take his hand, put it in my lap. Die, and he will start to recite. Ingvar, our true protector, without you here our battles are blue. Your time is not yet, please return. Your guiding hand and stern concern. A will so strong that kept us straight, even if sometimes it was too late. Come back and I promise I will listen. This is not just hopeful wishing. A soul so strong it cannot go. And yes, I know this is low, but our need for you outweighs this peace. Chances are, without you, we cease. Now rise, our friend, unite us true. You know you can, just do you.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion.
Okay. Sorry, just 21.
21.
Oh my god, the nat 20 is 31 though, geez.
Yeah. So.
Okay. One is down. So, as you say that, and you all hear that, who wants to place in the second?
Bo
I will.
keeps sitting there. He just got his head down looking at his hand.
As you're saying this prayer, you can see Malice is breathing real deeply, moving his hand across Ingvar's body as he says in breathless tone, "Lord Breezy, please bring life back into this being. Breathe your divine essence into him so he may rise again and protect us all." And as I say that, I place my hand onto his chest and I began to basically do a slow CPR motion. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, as he starts doing that to try to push the life back into him.
Give me a religion.
Oh! Can I have advantage?
No. It's,
No pressure for me then. All right then.
as you call out, usually Breezy has always been responsive to any one of his followers. But as you call out, there is this wall. Something is blocking its way. You hear a small chuckle.
Is it that piece of shit that we know and love?
I need someone to make the third check now.
I'll walk up as Azir puts away his two bloodied weapons, and in turn he will pull out his little necklace that Shodo gave to him, and in his other hand he will have a coin with a raven on it, as he kind of gets sort of into a prayer motion, and in turn he will conjure animals and he'll summon some wolves around him in some term to hopefully try and convey, if anything, the cow to try and guide his spirit through this. He's going, Shodo, like Serenadil, Zawan, any of the gods that can hear me. This man's life, it's far too soon to leave us. His time was not now. His daughter is here. He's needed to be here to help save the world, to prevent any other harm. He's like just struggling, just still trying to calm through this. I swear on my name, Azir Alvarez Tierbright, that I will do whatever I can and whatever sacrifice must need to be done to bring back this paladin of noble light. Heed my call and bring his soul back upon to us.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
Ooh, snap, crackle, and pop. Come
Come
on.
on, buddy.
Oh, I'm really fucking nervous now. That's the. I need to actually see where persuasion.
Okay. And with that, DM rolls the final check. Where is my phone?
Oh, are you texting them right now?
Taking a picture. That is for later use. Time stops for a short bit this year. And as the shadows begin trying to crawl your way like they normally do, suddenly they don't connect and begin pushing away. Something is wrong. Something doesn't feel exactly right. Time passes. A couple seconds to a minute. And Yangvar does not rise.
Just putting his hand over his face. Just like, it's not working. He's like trying to like just keep hold of himself right there, like in front of like Valencia and everything, looking at her. Like seeing all of this, he's just like at this point he's on his knees. Like, please bring it back.
Miles is going to stand up and walk over to you and says,
You all begin seeing the Kenku in the corners just trying to make its way away from you guys.
hey,
I am flying over in a rage and I am pinning him to the fucking ground.
stop, don't hurt Coco. All
What?
right? Don't.
And you tackle her to the ground and she shields herself.
Yeah, I'm running after him. Stop, don't do this, please. Please, just calm down, Azir. It wasn't her fault. She didn't cause his death. She didn't even want to
Fucking
be
buddies took our friend's life.
She didn't even want to be here. I talked to her while it was going on because I couldn't reach him quick enough. If you kill her, she's going to be consumed by Pazriel. I cannot let you hurt her. Please calm down.
I am at this point like grabbing the Kenku's neck and I'm like squeezing it, like nearly like choking the life out of them.
If he's doing that, I'm going to try to push him away.
Okay, strength check versus strength check, or athletics. Would it be athletics? Yeah, athletics.
Athletics.
No, as
That's
you
in that
as you choke the life.
I'm just a mess and
life out of it. Malus, you're easily able to push him off. You can get the sense that it wasn't that there's sort of a mixed emotions coming from Azir. It doesn't seem like he's fully
I'm actually
composed.
going to, after pushing away, I'm actually going to lean down and give him a hug and say, "It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I know it's rough, but we can do this together."
Do you fucking know
I'm using Breezy's essence on this. Right now, if he passes or lets me fail or not, it's up to him. Because I'm trying to essentially help him calm down.
Sorry, I'm
So
just now
this is
reading what it is.
Calm. This
It's
is calm emotion. So you either have to you can either fail to save, or you can try and resist the effect. It's up to you.
As I'm holding you close and just trying to speak calmly to you. As you can feel
I
this
will try and
calm
resist it.
ease.
Uh,
All right.
Does,
He
I
fails.
take it, yeah. As he just.
It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I know it's rough, but you cannot let yourself lose yourself to rage, especially not now. It wouldn't be what he would want.
He wouldn't want to be seeing his little girl dead in his arms.
I do want to say Valencia has not said a single word yet.
Yeah, I would be by her side.
Okay.
Not saying
can-
anything,
it's
just
Tell she doesn't know really what to do.
yeah. I've just got his
As
hand
that-
in my lap and just sat next to her.
As Azir kind of like calms down, he looks towards the Kenku. You're
Please.
giving every bit of information that we need and desire. You will tell us everything that you know. As I just walk over there and just stand beside like Shahatsu and Valencia, the next angle.
And as he does that, I'm also going to walk over to Coco and says, "Don't worry. I promise they won't hurt you. I'll protect you, okay?"
She shakes her head. Okay.
Shahatsu, why? Like throughout that entire encounter, like I saw Song. It happened to Song as well. Our powers, we couldn't heal. What was happening?
I feel it may not have been you, but Yangvar. Haven't you noticed lately, changes that have been going on to him?
Emotionally, yes, but not something that would affect something of like. Right, he's like trying to put the piece. It's like, wait, he's all I've seen is like him just spacing out and acting like a little weird, but I'd never seen it.
What about the water situation?
That was progressively getting worse and worse as his body changed, but what? He's like,
I'm
just like confused. He's like, I just don't know anymore.
begin searching around. We need to collect what we can and go from there. And we'll decide what to do at that point.
Fine. As I go to the get thing and just see if I can find anything from it.
All right. So there is it's the weapon, the little cannon thing that you've noticed that was shooting these radiant beams at Yangvar. There is also this little gadget device in the center of its chest, but it seems to be destroyed. Other than that, there's nothing to scavenge.
So this device, the radiant cannon.
It's a broken device right now. Do you
will-
want to make a intelligence or perhaps identify this weaponry?
I don't have identify, so I guess I just have to do a straight intelligence check.
Okay. Go ahead and give me intelligence.
16.
So, looking at this device, you start to piece together small bits about it, from the combat to looking at it, and this is the weaponry.
This cannon. But forwarding it. Okay. That will be something to so he's gonna pocket that. As he just walks along.
Did you pick up the
gadget
great-
as well?
All right, gadget.
And the great sword. I would have I would have put that on the griffin when Song was coming back.
There is the armor as well, but I don't think you guys will.
I don't think.
Or maybe you'll go get it later. But for now,
I'm going to walk back with Coco as I'm also going to check out the chest.
are you gonna read the book?
The first thing I would do after that is I would go and check on the Zarkarin egg.
Okay.
As he just kind of like rubs his hand across the side and just like looks at it.
So here's what was in the treasure chest. I will put that in the chat.
Okay, I have to just write that down real quick. Gold and 10 platinum. I guess with that then he would just very slowly just pick up the dragon egg. And just
Say
I already have the egg.
yeah,
Right.
Bar has the egg. Bar, as you have the egg, this is much smaller than regular dragon eggs. From your research and knowledge, this dragon is going to grow up to be a little smaller than the rest of the dragons, just from the size of the egg alone.
Okay.
Because usually, they are about human size. This one's more like, what's a good size to compare it to? Sort of like
Knee high?
ostrich egg.
I think so. That would be the best one. A size of a cat. Let's go with that.
Okay.
That's how big it is. It doesn't weigh a lot, but there is, from what you could tell, it's still alive. There's no cracks, no nothing on it.
Okay.
Just be kind of like staring at it. He's kind of like zoned out a little bit, just like staring at the egg.
As I'm walking back with Coco, I'll say, so we had a rough time, but we need to keep pushing forward. It would be what he would want. As I look back to Coco and say, she was a victim in all this just as much as we were. She was forced to join Pazro's group when her leader joined him. She didn't even want to
she's
fight.
a coward then.
Well, that's the other thing, because she ran, from what I understand, she ran from you guys once. She was punished by Pazro to become a gesture, which, for what I'm gathering, basically means if she dies, she'll become fuel for his realm. It was his way of punishment for her. I would like to help her, because I still see good in
I need
her.
everyone to make a perception check.
Okay.
Oof, tell me what my dragon eyes see.
Jeez, I am rolling ass.
Alright.
Those shits be cameras right now.
Azir and Milos. This one, everyone will notice this. The air becomes a little colder. Beforehand, it was a little warm in here. Now it's temperature starting to lower.
Would I be able to tell if this is natural current or magical?
Let me explain. You begin to notice shadows begin moving around sort of becoming alive. And then you notice that right around here, shadows begin to form, sort of block that way off. And it's unnatural.
Guys, what is that?
Oh.
It
Oh.
doesn't completely block the way off, but you see the ground begin, the shadows begin to move together.
I'll walk over to Coco and kneel to be eye level with her. Would you know what this is by chance, Coco?
Begins backing away into a corner.
With any studies that I've gone through, would I know what at all this is?
Make a history.
Oh, that's something I'm good at, so hopefully this will be better than my other shit.
I'll try history as well.
Oh my god, I'm rolling like ass tonight.
I will try history. Don't worry, so am I.
No, you have no idea what's going on.
Azir's just looked at Bar and is like, "You take good care of him, all right?" As I like point towards the egg, as I like fly out over here, trying to look towards the exit where the angel was heading.
You see the angel still dead on the ground. You still have his journal.
I would actually start, like, as I'm flying over, just try reading, see if there's anything that can determine what's been happening right now.
I will hand you that. Unless you want to share it with everyone else. The journal is all the way at the top.
All the way at the top. Okay. Let's have a look here.
There is a lot. Have fun.
On there. Oh, there is a lot on here. I guess then, for the sake of clarity, I'll actually read this out loud.
Yeah, let me just, because we can put it on all players. Boom. All right. Top of the list, under Jamal's journal is where you guys are looking for.
Okay.
I'll let you guys read that.
Okay. Kness 15th, 20th, or the 3rd era. Okay, with that, Azir is going to close the journal and just stare at the corpse of the angel. Going, oh fuck. Aerith this time as well. As he's just gonna like continue flying off, looking for an exit.
As you try to go past there, you find that there is a wall where the red line is.
Is it the same as the mist?
As you look down, you can see that there are shadows, but as you try to like pass through there, you can't.
I'll try just beating through it with Shark's Tail, see if that does any difference at all with like a magical
Roll an
item.
attack roll.
Oh great, due to like my age, I'll do this with Shillelagh, as I'd be pretty fucking pissed at this point. Well, there we go. 25.
25.
Weird.
Uh,
Taking it doesn't have armor. All this miss.
Yeah. So as you slash through it, nothing seems to happen.
As he's doing that, like Malice is walking over to Coco and saying in a calm tone, "What's wrong? Seems like you're worried about something. Is it the shadows?
He's coming.
He's coming. Who?
As I fly back, who is coming? Because
He's coming.
we are trapped right now. As I would like throw Bar the journal. We have other issues on our hand as well.
What issues?
Seems like our pie aren't the only people from our time. As I'd like, I suppose you get closer to read through the journal as well.
Well, it did say that the two timelines were fusing, so it would make sense others would be coming through.
And of course, as I like to turn towards Coco, your boss is quite involved in a lot of things. So any information you have right now would be swell.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
I will use my cartouche on that fucker as well. I'm wanting to intimidate this fucker.
19. And wow, you remembered that. Good job on you.
Yeah, no, it's like the one time I finally get to use the cartouche. I never get a chance to use it.
So, with that, she again cowers. I don't know much.
Then say what you do know.
I know how you can beat him.
Well, isn't that a good start? Please, I would love to sink this spear into his throat.
You have to destroy the machine that is the source of his power.
And which machine? Are you talking about the Chaos Engine?
She nods.
Hey. That's a start. The question is now, where is the Chaos Engine?
The Chaos Engine is, and then you suddenly hear, okay, well that's enough from you. And with a snap of a finger, Coco drops to the ground.
No, Coco!
As appearing right next to that person, white feathered Arakoa, who grabs Coco and stares at the rest of you. Long time no see, everybody.
I'm pulling my sword out and pointing it at him. Let her go.
And you all know, you all remember our little friend over here. Okay. And he drops Coco in front of you.
Can I tell if she's still breathing?
Make a medicine. You cannot stand there yet, says here. Unless you want to. Unless you want to stand on top of
I want to stand in front of his fucking face.
But I'm saying, do you want to stand on top of Coco?
I don't give a fuck. I'll step on fucking Coco's neck if I have to.
I'm pulling Coco away if I see him powdery stomp on her.
As the years coming by, Milos, she's not breathing.
I'm quickly going to use 10 points of my lay on hands to try to bring her back.
She's not breathing.
What did you do?
Huh. Looks like you did a favor for me, Pazriel.
Huh. Well, this is oddly different from you.
What do you fucking want?
Well, for one, I want my journal back. Or at least, the angel that you just killed.
And we want our friend back. Doesn't seem like we're going to be getting two of these things. Although I know full well that if you want to bring him back, though, you're just going to twist it.
All right, I don't have time for this. The journal appears in front of his hand. I don't think you realize Azir, how this game works. I've already won. I don't understand why you all continue to fight. What is exactly that you want to achieve? All of you.
I want to protect the realms from people like you.
From people like me. Really?
Chaos only brings more chaos. There's no peace in that.
And order can be the same thing.
And you are right. There has to be a balance. What
And
you're
I am
trying to
that
do,
balance.
no, you're trying to bring it in balance.
Are you so sure about that?
Where would law and order be in your plans?
It will always exist. As wine appears in his hand. Care to have some? And presents it to his ear.
He's just still cold hard staring at him, saying,
You might as well drink. Because by the end of this, you're all going to die.
honestly, Pascal, I don't think I even care anymore, and that's fucking the most funniest thing. I don't care about you. I don't care about my past anymore. And I certainly pretty much don't care about anyone in this room right now. So please, if you're gonna kill me, just fucking do it. Because I don't fucking care.
He begins to put his hands over your neck. And begins squeezing them.
If I see him doing that, I'm actually going to try to shove him away, send you back, or
Make
body
a-
tackle him.
Athletics. Okay. Let me, as you try to tackle him down, he puts up one hand to block you and is still choking his ear. Starting to raise him up now.
I'm going to try to stab him with the sword, try to get him back off.
Jatsu comes over and immediately punches Pazrael in the face.
Get out of here, Shatsu.
That's a natural 20.
Holy shit.
Okay. And with that, Pazrael is punched straight into the wall, and it leaves a imprinting.
I'm going to stand in between his ear and Pazrael, putting up my shield.
Well, shall we dance? Go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Rolls are just ass tonight.
Oh boy.
Oh, here comes Dancing Mad. Let's go.
Oh, you get an 11 this time. Oh shit.
Seems awfully low for a god.
Oh no, he's rolling low today. Here we go. Okay.
Should we roll for the Griffin as well, or as
The Griffin is still.
Actually, I think he rolled a 1 actually for his initiative, so I don't know if we want to keep that.
You want to roll, re-roll it. Which, actually, I have control of the sheet, so I'll. I'm just gonna do that. Alright.
Go Griffin.
Do I have everyone on the turn initiative this time?
You don't have
Valencia.
Philistine.
Philistine.
Alright, you're gonna be the first one to die.
I love you.
Valencia is immediately gonna turn around and just scream at Bazrael and cast Sacred Flame. Yeah, he easily dodges out of the way as he moves over there, and he smiles and teleports over here. At the
Can
end
I
of his
get
turn,
opportunity attack on him?
he teleports.
Oh.
Griffin's turn.
As I kind of still trying to get some breathing. Zephyr ripped him to fucking shreds. As I'm just gonna make that thing fly. I think it move at 8 feet, and I'm just gonna let it attack Bazrael, which I cannot control the Griffin.
Okay, I will move it over here.
Hey.
Do you have the sheet for the Griffin?
Nope.
Edit. See here. Is here top of the list.
There it is. Thank you very much. And what does it have? I think it has 2 attacks. It has a beak, and yeah, so I'm gonna deal with one with a beak and one with the claw. Well, I'm taking the 8 will miss, but the 25.
25 will hit. And as the claws come down, doesn't do anything. He just smiles at the Griffin.
That's gonna be the Griffin's turn.
How much health does Griffin have? Okay. That will be a 28 on the Griffin. Griffin takes this much damage.
Oof.
17 slashing and 19 cold damage.
Ooh.
As a sword erupts from him, you can see that it begins to change to this fire elemental, cold, lightning, thunder, acid, poison, and just rapidly continues to switch these to different elements every second as he slices down onto the bird and begins laughing. Gar, as you take a moment to realize this could be it. How do you wanna do this?
He looks up to Pazrael. Lets out a sigh and just sort of very apathetically throws. We have to come over. In that case, he wouldn't do that. You're just gonna do fairy fire then.
Okay.
Deck save. But it's very slow. He doesn't seem all too into it.
Got it. Yeah. Dodges out of it
Okay.
and stares at the rest of you guys. Sort of, in a way, almost mocking each and every one of you. On his turn, he's simply just gonna twist his hands. Just cross them and smile at all of you. Shahatsu. Go to large form, fly over here. And gonna attack with Windvane. All 3 of those miss. As this time he is ready and simply blocks all of her attacks. Zir.
Okay, I'm seeing what I can actually do as I'm running a little dry here for this.
Yeah.
Uh, he is going to, at this point, walk up to here. This point, and as both shark steel in one hand, like glowing with energy, and his spear in the other, just cold, radiant water is just splashing out of his body at this point, as he's just going to cast like Shillelagh on both of them, and he is going to be holding a action throw whenever Pazriel moves.
Okay. Song falls to the ground and looks down. What's the point? Sort of sees there's no point in this battle. Milos.
Don't give up, everyone. This is what it wants. Lord Breezy, Zephyr, please guide me as I'm going to invoke Divine Favor as a bonus action and charge right towards Pazriel.
Go for it.
That is a bonus action to dash. Or not bonus action, normal action to dash towards him.
Okay. Valencia returns to Yangbar's body and please, you need to come back. We need you in this. And she's gonna just cast Bless on everyone. So you all are blessed. So you got a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Woo!
Griffin.
As again, like Azir is just gonna scream, "What are you doing, Zephyr? Kill this thing! Kill this creature now!" As he's just gonna keep attacking. Beak, claw.
Beak hits, claw, no. Beak misses, claw hits. No effect.
Of course it would.
At the end of the turn, creature takes 17 slashing and 14 fire.
Yeah, I think that's gone now. The Griffin's gone.
And the griffin poofs out of existence. Pazriel just smiles. Bar.
Okay. Ah, damn. Just gonna, vicious mockery it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a wisdom save?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save. What do you want to say to him?
I'm tired of you, you pathetic bird. Just let us rest.
No. No, you don't deserve it. You see, you killed something of mine.
Stop talking, I don't care. Oh, I don't care.
Okay, fair enough. I wish for Yangvar to fight for me. As you see, rising up from the radiant mist, another Yangvar.
So like his body's still in like Valencia's arms, but this is just another version of
There's
Ingvar.
another version of Yangvar.
Oh fuck.
And it just rises up. Shatsu. It's gonna continue making I did not want that because that's Pasriel sheet. Just gonna continue making an attack. Wow. No. All three of those again miss. She is unable to
Jesus Christ.
attack this creature. Azir.
He's just going to slowly walk up to the Ingvar, a clone on there. This fucking world has taken nearly everything from me. It has taken the woman I love. It has taken my sanity. It has taken any justification of me ever getting home, and it's destroyed what I thought of it. So, as my last thing, I'm gonna make sure that everything that you ever want, Pasriel, is going to burn with me. As I'm gonna slam down the Ingvar clone with Shark Steel.
Okay.
I hope his AC isn't as good as the good old Ingvar.
We'll see. 11 will hit.
Wow, alright then. That's 11 bludgeoning damage. And since he's got armor on, so that ain't gonna take cold, so. Yep, no, that's all I can do.
And then you hear once again that familiar scream that Yengvar gave back when he died at the Angel, as it echoes throughout the cave.
He actually just gets taken back a bit. He just kind of steps back a little, hearing that.
Stay calm, Azir. This is what he wants.
Get out of my fucking head!
And I win. Song is gonna rise up and is gonna cast Eldritch Blast. Hopefully those are a miss.
Ugh.
Milos.
I'm going to say to him, "You've lost once and you'll lose again. You won't break me like you're trying to break them." As I slice down with my short sword. And I'm also going to add the bless bonus.
Okay.
Come on, 4. Well, 19.
With the 19, that is a miss. Natural 1, that's also a miss. And he just stares at you. I'm just waiting for you to fully give in to what I'm about to do to all of you.
I
Continue
won't
fighting.
break like you're trying to break them. I see what you're trying to do. I've read about what you're capable of, and I won't yield.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Okay. You suddenly see that
If it failed, I'm using bless as well.
it didn't.
All
You
right.
see that your vision was trying to be stolen, but you're able to still keep your composure.
I've told you I won't break.
Valencia gives out a scream, where are you, Yengvar, when I need you? Bar.
Okay. Seeing Malos so defiant, it will raise a bit of inspiration in himself. And he'll get onto one knee and look up at Malos. 30 or 60? Oh, fuck it, I'll move it and check in a minute. So, he'll walk over here. That's right, Malos. Don't concede. We can win. And that will use that to inspire Malos. The D8. Inspiration die. And then again he'll say, "You're pathetic. You're less than a worm. Die. Die. Die." And he'll viciously mock Azrael again.
Natural 1.
Nice.
So he takes Yeah, he takes 7 psychic damage.
And if he does happen to make an attack roll next attack roll he makes is disadvantage.
And Pazriel is kind of blown back and stares at you. You actually did it. I'm impressed. It's a shame that we won't be able to see more of it. What's next on the list today? Oh, here's a fun one. Where are you, my good old friend? There you are. He's gonna cast Wish again. And Gar appears. And rises up. All right. As Gar rises, he gives out, "You guys didn't save me. None of you did." Shatsu's gonna make 3 attacks on using Wind Vane. 23. That will hit.
Nice to know we had to get a 23 or higher for. Holy shit.
Not to mention, my sword's currently broke or weakened, so that'll be fun for me.
Turns around to Shatsu. Yeah, we're gonna stop that a little bit. And slashes at Shatsu.
He has disadvantage.
He does. And because of that disadvantage, it does not hit. As he comes slashing down, she is able to block it away. Azir.
Is Gar in the air right now, or is he just standing there?
Just standing there. You can see that there is a black shadow that's forming around him. The mark is slowly consuming him, and he's just more like scared, not really hostile.
He'll Azir walks up to him as he like has his his spear and shark still in his hand. I already killed you once before. I'll make it painless this time. As he, with both of them at the same time, just goes to slit his neck.
Roll an attack roll.
Let's do first one with shark steel. For 14.
Yeah. As you do that, you see him fall back, and hands begin dragging him away. Sort of similar how to Gar first died. Oh, he's not going anywhere safe, as Pazriel looks down onto his body and smiles back at you, Azir.
Question, since I have both in my hand, could I actually do another attack with bonus action? Is that how dual wielding works?
If you're dual
Yeah.
wielding, yes.
But it doesn't add the
It does
modifier.
add your
Proficiency.
modifier to damage.
Okay, so I'll do that, and I go, shut the fuck up, you disgusting, pitiful creature, as I hit him down with a good old spear, which would be an 18.
Don't forget you have
Sure.
bless.
Oh, I'll actually use Bless
Yeah.
then. Thank you for running. Is that a D4?
Yeah.
21.
That will hit.
Okay, so take away 5 from the damage, because that would be my wisdom bonus with this. Whew.
No, your wisdom bonus would still work. It's just your normal bonus that wouldn't.
Oh, is it? I thought because Shillelagh gives me wisdom modifier instead of my strength for attack rolls.
As he's taken back. Again, you slash him across the stomach, and you see blood begin to appear.
What do you know? You're not a god. You can bleed, and you can die like the rest of us. So let's make this entertaining, Basriel. Because, like I said, I don't care. And that's why I'm going to gut you and pluck every single one of your fucking feathers out. And who knows, maybe I might make you into a sweater.
There we go! That's what I wanted to see, Azir. I knew you were my favorite person out of the bunch. Zonk's gonna continue firing Ultra Blast.
Oh shit!
Natural 20.
Hey!
With that, saying that, he fires his force damage upon Azir. Hazrael.
Wait, what? That's changing?
And strikes him, and he stares at Song. You guys are... This is cute. I like this. Please. Please. Come on.
I won't listen to your main speech as I slash again now.
Okay.
I'm guessing those don't hit unless I somehow get advantage.
Those do not hit.
I'm going to use my bonus action and try to bash him to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I will. You know, did it pass?
He was able to make a pass.
What about now?
Doesn't work.
All right, then I'll use the inspiration.
Okay.
Come on. So 19.
All right.
Did it go through?
That does not go through.
Your fight is with me.
All right. As this battle continues, Yangvar.
Oh boy. Yes.
Enemy
Rising
dead.
into the shadows. You are pulled away from Aqua Mariel, away from Serenadel. You find yourself in the darkness. As you are traveling by, you see the battle before you. Your friends are in danger. You witness them being slaughtered. Not once, not twice, not 10 times, but 1,000,000 times. This repeats process that you've seen. And you witness these words begin to appear in your head. Traitor, killer, murderer. I will kill Pasriel. And as you begin to rise, your form begins to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. As you all look around, you see Yangvar's body begin to rise and begin to float in the air. You guys were successful in the ritual, by the way.
Yes!
Yes!
Shadows begin to consume you, and you begin to grow and grow and grow. Suddenly, it feels like you're a different person. And there's one focus in your head: to kill Pasriel. And suddenly, you lose that focus. As you all look around and begin to see Yamvar, you begin to witness something change. Uh, he begins to form these skeletal dragon-like wings on his back. Shadows begin to sort of combine into him, and his form begins growing bigger. His armor changes completely into this leather, almost cloth-like armor that completely covers his entire body. His left arm forms this almost tree-like substance. It's almost roots. On his right, he is no longer wielding Nightcrawler, but an obsidian dagger that you recognize
Oh no.
as Sinner. Shadows begin to form, and you all see rise this figure in place of Yangvar.
I feel like I should be happy, but at the same time very concerned.
Yangvar, I am going to let you control this creature.
Okay.
Have fun. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, wait, well, fuck.
Okay, so where am I on this map? Oh, I'm right here. Gotcha.
Have fun.
Oh boy.
Your initiative is set to 25.
Okay. Oh, that sounds so awesome. So I'm controlling this creature. How do I feel towards all the people around me?
So, in a way, you're the same person in a way, but it's almost like you're locked onto one sole target Pazrail.
Gotcha.
You see everyone else as sort of, you view them as you want to view them.
Okay.
I kill Bar.
So what you do next is up to you, man.
All right. Well, I'm going to just kind of fly immediately over to Pazrael, knocking all these fools out of my way. And as I'll just loom over him, I will reach out with my divine power of destruction, and I will say, "You like to grant wishes and steal from people. Now let's see how you like it when it's done to you." And I will try to remove his power of wish granting.
Okay, that's a thing. That's a strong move.
Boy.
So that's a DC 25 charisma save.
Oh, fuck!
He rolls a 16.
Oh, yes!
Pazrail can no longer cast Wish.
Ever?
Permanently.
Yes!
Yes!
Pazrail looks confused. Huh. Well, that's a thing. As holy light begins to radiate from you, Yangvar, the battle is now on. Valencia is taken back from this. It sort of just stares. Bar, it's your turn. As you notice, this giant creature that was once Yangvar become this.
Okay. I looked at Valencia. How's she look?
In shock.
Yeah, we both got the same look on our face then. He'll point to what's his name? Pazrael. So stop bird-splaining, asshole. And vicious mockery again. That's it. Put my little damage in.
He failed.
Nice.
Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, fuck it, why not? I'll give Azera a healing word.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Chihatsu stares at what used to be Yangbar and looks around and goes, okay, well, this is our chance, and she charges in. Now you want to hit. She hits all three.
Hey, atta girl.
The second wind.
And now it's Patriel's turn. He's like, okay, now it's time to get serious. He turns around, he's gonna make 2 strikes at this mysterious creature that formed.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
I will use my
Yes.
reaction to use protection.
Okay.
Also has disadvantage on the first attack.
Yeah.
So
By the way, can I say after Shihatsu's turn that I use Searing Burst?
yep, you may.
Okay. Is this set to roll for GM?
No.
Okay. Do you want me to roll it to GM?
It's up to you, man. I'm leaving this to you. This is you.
All right. So I will use Searing Burst and target only Pazriel at the end of Shihatsu's turn.
Okay. He fails.
Sweet.
So you get to roll those damages. Have fun, like I said.
When you say those damage, I have a feeling that's quite a few amount of die he's about to roll.
Fire and 18 radiant.
Yep.
Woo!
And you can see that the radiant damage that you do actually affects him. He does not have resistance to this.
Woohoo.
Now he's going to make 2 strikes at you. That is a 19 with disadvantage
Misses.
and a 20.
Misses. Can I just say, with my tree trunk arm, I reach up with one of the trunks and grab his arm, and as he stabs the other one, the vines like snap off and grab the other one.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the
And as
first
he
one
does
was
that,
caused by
he's-
me, so I imagine first strike would have been me blocking his shot.
Looks around and goes, okay, things have gotten serious. I will bid adieu. And he's going to fly over here.
I'm going to use up. Oh wait, no, I can't.
Can I attack him?
Can I
And
use an
then
attack of opportunity against him?
Looking down. Yep, you all got attack of opportunities.
I don't, because I used my reaction.
Yeah, I'm using Shark Scale to bash him in.
I'm going to use Slayer.
That one.
That is a 14 because of Slayer. Okay. 27 will hit. 25. Yeah. So.
Plus 12 piercing.
Holy shit! He did not expect this. It's a good thing you guys pressed the game bar. Okay, that is his turn. As he looks down and is unable to pass through the shadows. Oh. Oh shit.
Pazriel.
I warned you. This is over. As I point my blade towards him.
Question: we're not technically level 6 yet, are we?
Not technically level 6 yet.
Ah, shit! I was gonna do something real cool then. God damn it! I did it. As Zero's just going to walk up to there, in there, and she is just going to, like, in a satanic like voice, is just going to be speaking Draconic to him. Ifrit, Darstriki, Konali de Sithiel. And as he just goes and breathes acid all over his face, I'm gonna like breathe weapon on him. And then good shoot. Where's my good old poison damage? Breath attack. 5.
Epic.
He fails. He takes 5
No.
damage. So we can talk about this, right?
You'll make a nice sweater, Pazriel.
Right. He's gonna, seeing his situation, use a legendary to fly by,
Could
attack you.
Could I use my reaction at all to hit him again as he's flying towards me?
Nah, he
No.
just flies towards you.
Okay.
20.
I'm gonna cutting words.
Oh.
The
Okay.
attack.
Go for it.
Dumb fuck say what? And there we are. 4.
Some fuck say what?
16.
Still
still
hit me
hits,
in my
yeah.
current state.
Ah, poo. Oh well.
So you take 18 slashing
Okay.
and 4 poison that's already been halved.
Okay, I'm just seeing if there's anything I can actually do of that, because I might have something. That was poison damage, so yeah, no,
Yeah.
I can't do anything.
Song looks at Yambar strangely, but goes back to shooting Eldritch Blast. Yeah, he's going to do massive amounts of damage if they both hit.
Holy shit,
Another
he's been
nat
like
20. Man,
Hey, he's in this battle now.
you should play song and get more. Let Nate like handle the voice, but you can just roll for him.
Here's the script. Just do it.
Milo.
Malus is going to run towards Pazriel, and as he's saying it, they're running. He's going to say in Primordial, "Breezy, divine being, grant me your powers." I'm essentially going to try to tap into my full elemental power to essentially slam into him with gusts of wind.
Go for it.
Would this be religion to try to tap into the full wrath of the airplanes, or?
This would be a religion, yeah. It's a very high check, considering the history of this world. You're not able to connect, at least from here.
And as I do that, I slam into him with my shield, try to bash him as hard as I can.
25.
All right, that 20. Nope. God, I'm sucking tonight.
All right.
All right. I will fly up here and just ominously hover about 6 inches off the ground as I look down at Pazriel. And I say, "Are you prepared to meet the makers you betrayed?" And I will make...
To be
Cheers.
honest, no. And you can make 2 attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
Natural 20!
I never.
Are we going to pass tonight?
I'm gonna be honest. I knew the moment that I was making this, I was like, yeah, you're gonna have fun with this.
Is it safe to say that you're going to be doing a little bit of damage?
100
both-
dice.
8 points of damage in 1 hit.
They both hit. This is a year's worth of build up in a way.
Yeah. I know fucking Yingvar has to be having fun with this right now. Felt the rage.
Oh,
Ayla has the most justful reasons to be doing this damage as well.
you deal a total of. I'm gonna just send you a message of how much you did in total, because
Okay.
whether or not you want to tell them, I'll just let you. I'll just let you,
146.
100. I'm sorry, what?
Oh.
So that's like a how do you want to do this kind of deal?
Valencia still looks about. Pazriel's still good. He's still up. Bar.
Healing
can't believe
word
it took that.
to Azir at a 2nd level. No. Yes. Okay. That's 11 points of healing.
I'll
Yeah.
still take it nonetheless, thank you.
That's it.
All right. At end of your turn, he's going to use the legendary to use his breath attack and unleash a swarm of insects at you as they open up from his mouth.
Can I also use a legendary to burst him again?
You may.
Now here's a question, Will. Is it just aiming for him?
It's just aiming for him.
Since I'm right in front of him, can I use my reaction to block it with my shield?
It would not be able to block it.
I will take the full damage then, if I have to.
It would not. In this case, you had to be like. It had to be like this.
Okay, fair enough. Well then, if he fails, I'll use my reaction
give me
to
a dex
use the
save.
ring.
Jambar?
Me? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Dex save.
And he fails it. Oh my
I
god.
will use my reaction.
This is actually happening.
I will use my reaction to protect.
So you take a total of 33 fire damage and 33 radiant damage.
Me?
Jambar.
Okay.
Yep.
33 for both.
Even
you
with the rings protection?
In this case, it would not work.
Alright. Well, I just
Okay.
wasted one.
He
Oh,
also
well.
make a dex save against my burst.
He failed it, so he takes
Okay. 36.
Chatsu. He's gonna fly over here. He's gonna continue making an attack. Both of those will hit. Tazrael is gonna stare at Gambar. He's gonna make 2 attacks on you. 25 and a 24.
Both hit.
So you take 19 slashing, 12
Are his,
fire.
I'm assuming his attacks are magical.
They are magical.
Okay.
22 slashing, and then 13 thunder.
13 thunder. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he is now fighting to the death for this Azir.
Okay, I am at this point then just at this point I'm just gonna be like behind him as I slam both Shark Steel and the spear into his eye sockets.
Okay.
God damn it, I should really keep that page up for my weapons. Okay.
They both hit because you have advantage.
Oh shit, well, nat 20 on Shark Steel then. Which is... That's some mean old damage on that, and the spear will just do...
You can see
7.
Tazrael starting to breathe a little heavy.
As he just continually, he's just speaking in German. Pafif no el Pasriel, la sun ruin.
You holding Shark Steel in one hand.
I am holding Shark Steel in one hand and my spear in the other. So,
Technically, be a future a D8, not a D10.
With Shillelagh, it turns it into a D8, I believe.
No, the
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
sword.
It's
It's a
and
D10,
it
but
replaces-
two-handed.
I thought Shark Steel was a core stuff.
Oh,
You can. The thing
Oh
with
yeah,
Shark
it was
Steel is
shaped.
you could-
I
yeah,
believe
you
it shape
change
shifted
it.
into one.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no. So thanks.
No, it's a D8. He's right. But that, yeah.
Small detail, just something I noticed.
No, that's alright. That is something to change for the future. So thank you.
Unless that is coming from Shark Steel itself, which I think was set to a D10. No, D8. Forget about me. Go back to the battle. Song is gonna continue firing. Why do I roll good on this sheet?
I don't know, but I do enjoy it.
Miles.
Especially when it's Tazrael.
I am going to spin around and Primordial go, Horse and Morris Primordials. As I will again try to slam into him and try to tap into the airplane.
Okay.
Why am I so bad tonight?
Just one of those nights, man. Everyone has them.
Yeah, and then I'll try to bash him to the ground. Oh my god.
Yeah. Succeeds.
I'm getting really, I won't lie, I'm getting kind of salty right now.
Okay.
Oh, just to clarify, well, it was a D8 as well, so that was a mistake on my bad. So just take some damage off from that. Those attacks.
All right, so at the start of my turn, I will just kind of see everyone acknowledging their presence here, kind of gaining some sense of myself, and I will say, "He has been a thorn in all of our sides. We will do this together." And I will activate my divine empowerment aura.
Oh shit. So, your guys' maximum and current hit points double.
Okay.
All damage and spell rolls are doubled.
Huh. Now that's a little thing to and our maximum HP as well.
Yep.
Holy shit, my maximum.
Just remember your old HP, please.
Oh, I wrote that down as well.
Yeah.
So,
I
oh
hope
my
you
god.
all written that down.
Oh god, my current hit point max is fucking filthy.
And I'll just kind of lumber forward towards Pazur a little bit, trying to push him right up against Shihatsu, imposingly.
No, this is not how it's supposed to go today. We're gonna fix that. And he's gonna again blow flies at your face. These insect-like creatures, I need a dex save.
25.
That will succeed. So you only take 7 acid damage.
Okay.
And 7 poison.
No poison, as I am immune to it.
Yep. She's still taken back. She's going to be out of the combat for this. Bar.
What are we doing? Healing people feels like a waste now. I'm only gonna watch that like
Well, your spells are
scooch up.
doubled.
Yeah, it just
remember.
be double.
Oh, it's the healing effects as well.
Yes,
Healing
all
effects.
spells and damage are double.
Alright,
Everything
fucking.
is pretty much. All damages are doubled and healed.
Alright. Take that back then. In that case, I'm going to. Ingvar, you're so large now. I'm gonna come over here for
He's
now.
a big boy.
Oh yeah, just gonna bonus action, healing word, Azir. So here it is.
18.
Nice.
Oh god, a druid should not have this much health.
Correct. Alright, that's that.
Welcome to. We're in.
Welcome to
weird-
the literal homebrew.
We're
At
in a
the
weird
end-
place right now.
At the end of Bar's turn, I will teleport him over here. That way he's safe.
Bar. They're right here.
Huh? Okay. He looks a little bit peeved.
You find yourself suddenly this radiant light transforms you over there in a sudden flash.
And then he's going to pull out his flute and have. He's going to call upon his little dusty friends.
Okay. Well, the teleportation happens after your turn then, so you're still okay.
Okay. Either way, it doesn't matter where I am because it's pretty. Yeah, he's going to spawn as many as he can. So one there, one above Paz. Is Paz in the air?
No.
Okay, so then one above Paz, beside, one above Shihatsu, here.
So remember when I said to you guys, this is gonna be a slower session, and there's gonna be an event that you guys didn't expect. This was it.
I
And
was expecting us more like
is
finding
Ingvar
like
floating?
diamonds to bring back Ingvar.
Is Ingvar floating?
About 6 inches, I think.
Oh, only 6
Yeah.
inches? Okay. Okay, here, that was just those 6, and then the other 2 are just gonna have a little fight, a little play fight over here. However, these 6 are gonna each blow onto,
Pass.
Cinder Breath here, so that's basically Wait, does he have a modifier of +9 on his dex saves?
Yep.
He does? Okay, doesn't matter then.
Let's see if he gets a natural 1. How about that?
Well, even then, it's still a 10.
That's true.
In that case, they're all just going to claw at him. Most likely won't hit, but here we go. Miss. Miss.
It's okay.
Alright. Hey, there it is. That's what I was looking for.
Hey, there we go.
2,
You
3,
can actually,
4, 5,
as
6.
you slash down this time, there is an actual effect on him, and he looks genuinely worried now.
Okay, and then Bar teleports and looks upset that he's been moved. Alright, that's the meat.
Pazrael. He's gonna try to plane shift. And it fails.
Damn straight that little shit fails.
Ooh, so lucky.
As
I was legit about to be PO'd.
as he tries to plane shift away, Azir.
Question.
Because
said-
you accepted the deal with a Shoto. From your shadows, you hear a counterspell happen.
As he kind of like turns around and looks at his shadow on there. It's like the one time where he's actually kind of like calmed down a little bit. That's right. Balance. Now, here's a question. You said our spells were doubled, right?
Yep.
If I were to conjure something, would that be double the challenge rating I can do right now?
That would not work. It's just damage rolls.
Ah, boo. I was going to drop an nothing on that asshole. If that's the case, then, again, like him like concentrating all of his energy, trying everything that's a Shadow's taught him with his new style, he is going to, again, attack Pazrael again with both Shark Steel and his spear. This time with the new fixed version, although that isn't completely... So a 21 and a 23.
Those will hit.
So that is 26 damage then.
Yep. As you can see, he begins to drop into one knee.
And at the end of Azir's turn, I will burst Pazrael once again.
Fuck yeah, you will.
He fails.
Yeah, buddy! 30 damage.
All right.
32, actually.
Song. Continue blasting away.
Come on, another nat 20. You can do it, Song. No, that's the opposite of the nat 20.
One of your. Let's see if he shoots at one
Please
of your
no.
little steam little things.
Yeah, that's just its AC.
It takes 7
Oh.
force.
It's fine, it's got 22 HP. They're quite alright.
Milos.
Seeing these
Which one is it?
The one
They got moved away.
right there.
Done.
Seeing what Malus would see as his brother, and so go, Breezy, Sylvie, Zephyr, please give me strength in this moment, as I'm going to once again channel into the planes to try to hold him still, to make sure he can't try to plane shift again.
Okay. That's quite a roll, man.
Would you give me advantage? I mean, I've been focusing on this for 3
I
turns
know you've
now.
been, but to simply stop plane shifting in general,
Well,
that
if I
would take.
can't do that, then at least Bill do something, because I mean, I'm trying to tap into.
I know you are, but this is. You don't have the correct devices for this to try and do what you're doing.
All right, fine. Shield
That-
bash.
You can make an attack. I'll
Oh
allow
my
it because
Christ!
23 will hit.
Yeah, and that also give me the divine favor I still have. So add +4.
Which is also doubled.
Yeah, so 6.
And okay. All right.
All right, I will pull up Sinner, and as I do, the blade elongates slightly and turns reddish purple as like the gems inside it start casting like stars across this area, and I will attempt to just thrust it straight through Pazriel with slaying 34.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
No,
Yes!
So the vines on my arms and the trunk will just reach up and completely encapsulate Pazriel, lifting him up off of the ground as he's just helplessly in the air in front of all of us. For a second, I'll just hold the blade there, looking at the creation he made, and then without even a moment's hesitation, straight through his skull.
You hear, my only regret is that I'm dying.
Famous last words.
As suddenly, a burst of light began to form, and he turns into dust. You guys just killed Bazrael.
Oh my god!
So we think.
Until next time.
Denvar,
Yes.
suddenly your form reverts to your normal self. You are now at 1 HP.
Woo! Oh,
And you fall down to your knee, and you have... Go ahead and give me a intelligence saving throw.
Okie dokie.
You have
Ooh.
0 memory of what just happened.
No, dang it!
I'll slowly walk over to him and lay my hand on him as I'm breathing heavy to heal him with as much as I can, which is only 5 right now.
Okay, so hang on.
I'm
Denvar,
back. Yes.
as you have those visions, suddenly you find yourself returning, not to where the angel was, where you last saw Song. Well, not, you didn't see Song actually. You were facing the angel, and all of a sudden, you see your friends. You are down on one knee and are completely exhausted.
What? Oh, wait. We're still here? How did I get here? Why are you touching me? Ugh.
I'm just being quiet, still breathing heavy as I'm healing him with my lay on hands.
Yenwar, as you notice him try to put these lay on hands on you, no effect happens.
I will, in turn, get onto a
And
knee and pass.
All your guys' that one buff of double health is now taken away.
I will give Ingvar a regular healing potion, and let pass it.
So
You don't need to do that. I have one of my own.
Is it really you?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't it be me? You did revive me, right?
Do you not realize what just happened?
What
If it
just
was-
happened?
You saved us from Pazriel.
You murdered the shit out of Pazriel.
Okay, I know I died, but this is really not the time for shits and giggles.
We're not joking. As I pointed where Pazriel's dust is at.
you see a collection of dust that suddenly a breeze collects it and blows away.
Can I, before it completely disappears, can I shoot out a quick divine sense to see if it shows up as celestial?
It does show up as celestial.
Okay, so, well, that could have been the remains of that angel. Did you kill that angel, by the way?
Zera's still covered in like the angel's blood and everything. It's like I murdered that thing with my own 2 hands.
Good.
As I try and like help him up.
And the shadows disappear.
I'm going to slowly walk over to where I saw Coco last and go and lean down and say quietly, I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I tried. I really did. Because I hold her body in my arms.
Okay.
Also, I just want to say the results of that last fight, not the last fight that you were talking about, but the last fight I remember, I'm sorry, that was my fault.
No.
To be honest, no, it really is my fault. I had a battle plan that would have made us trounce these fools like we did that slug monster, but given our disagreements as of late, I didn't think you would take too kindly to me issuing orders, so I just kept it to myself.
In the future, please make your plans known. I will follow you now.
Ingvar, just because we disagree on morals and certain things doesn't mean I disagree with you when it comes to combat. I'm not going to do that if that means losing a life, which we did today.
How did you bring me back, by the way?
There is one thing that is left behind, and that is the journal.
I wrote you an epic poem.
And I missed it? I'm genuinely sad, but
I'm sure you heard it's deep within your soul. That is why you're here.
I mean, apart from calling to the gods, but we all
No,
pitched
it
in.
was my poem.
As I kind of like help him towards like Valencia, and it's like, come on, your
She
daughter
is-
needs you.
Still staring at you, shocked.
I'm sorry that you had to hear me die, but
She wraps her arms immediately around you and
oh,
hugs you.
careful. Oh, it still hurts. Oh god. I'll like weakly hug her. It's like I can barely move my arms.
Promise me you won't leave me. Please.
I will never do so intentionally, my dear.
She just hugs you. You can see some tears come down.
Did you have anything to do with me coming back?
She nods. Shahatsu taught me how to bring people back to life.
And you picked it up just like that? You didn't know that before you got separated from me?
No.
Wow. I always knew you were special. I just kind of weakly hug her a little bit more. Thank you, Shahatsu.
Shahatsu stares at everyone. Yangvar,
Yes.
I believe we need to figure out what's happening to you.
Yes, we have a problem, guys. I just watched, I actually watched him try to use divine, or lay on hands on me, and it did nothing. I fear that I have been cursed or something. I don't really know, but it appears that magic can no longer help me.
Yeah, I'm going to start walking back, holding the body of Coco, and say, I'm sorry I couldn't help more in that fight, but I'm glad you're back.
Both
Thank
me
you.
and Song's powers couldn't do anything to like help you in there, so.
Are we just going to ignore what just happened as Shahatsu looks at everyone?
No, it's just
What just
shocking
happened? You guys keep talking about something like important happened.
And something else.
I don't know what you became, but if it wasn't for that, we would have died. I'm almost certain of it.
To be fair, I wasn't myself throughout that entire thing. I was welcoming death at that point. I thought that was just another specter that Pazriel summoned for the longest until it finally hit me that was you.
Oh, that sounds rather ominous. I became a specter.
To be fair, it was pretty fucking cool.
I don't think that's what we need to worry about right now.
Cool. I wouldn't put that word in right
Terrifying, I should really say.
Hey, I mean, if you get on the wrong side of my righteous fury, what do you expect? It's gotta be terrifying, right? I kind of weakly punch his ear in the shoulder. It's more like a tap.
As he just kind of just walks away a little bit to leave you with Valencia. Just sits down over here.
Suddenly, the ground shakes beneath you guys as a earthquake erupts.
Oh god.
Oh god!
Shouting out is this booming voice that is heard throughout the cave. Any of you speak deep speech?
I do.
I do
guess
not.
no one else.
Nope.
No one else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yambar,
Yes.
this is what you hear. I'm gonna say this out loud for everyone.
Oh boy.
Flesh is his gift. And as you hear that word, it sounds like Hazrael, but there's something off about it. Something is much different. And it continues. Flesh is his gift. He is your true creator. To find him, drown yourself in the circle of stars in the tower of Lunateric. Everyone good so far in this?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just writing down the lunatic.
Yeah, I need to write it down real quick too. Can you repeat that?
I'm just gonna copy and paste this. when
Alright.
I'm done. The child of chaos has been made a pawn. The Lord of Shadows will turn the key. The gate will open, and destruction follows with her. The boy king serves at the court of misfits. 3 lies he will offer you. His heart is a crater, and only chaos can fill it. 13 keys open our way. 13 torches light our path. At the hour of her 3rd death, she will usher in our coming. From ours, he draws strength. Our arts. Our strength. Its surface blazes bright, masking shadows below. And that is the first paragraph. Another earthquake erupts. Power is within the blood, not by stone. On the calling of the 1st month, she will sing our tone. She will open a gate to his home. He shall bring great destruction once more upon the land. On the last day before the end, he will return from the dead and await his son. Together they shall rise and destroy half, leaving the rest to mourn. And then the earthquakes suddenly stop. And at that moment, we're going to take a little break. What do you guys want to do?
Okay. That was super weird. I'll translate all of that like as it's happening in real time for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's really weird.
Gonna be honest, I don't know if I could keep going like this. That last fight took a lot out of me.
Ingvar, are you in any condition to walk at all?
Oh, I can walk just fine, but since I can't be healed apparently, I don't think... Given what we know so far, there is definitely something very important down here. There are angels skulking about in Project Ascension. We cannot just let that slide by.
There's a path like up towards where we was. Is he kind of like looks a bit not really on where you fell that we didn't explore. That could
apparently,
be
Bar's brother is up there somewhere.
He's right there, and as he points towards the egg.
What egg is he talking about?
There's a small green dragon egg that was found in the chest.
Ah, okay, so this is where he was. There's still the people inside to deal with. So this is what I propose. If I cannot be healed, then further situations of danger would be deleterious to my well-being. Also, apparently I became something, so that's weird. So I will take Valencia. She is skilled enough now to help me should I need anything. I will go see the doctor on the surface, try to figure out what in the blazes is wrong with me. You guys take a break here. You carry on, stop whatever madness is down here, find Underhaven, and put a stop to at least this chapter of Project Ascension.
The thing is, though, there's still those other two like planeswalkers over there, and we have the druid over there as well. So we
And
can't
the
really just leave you on your
elemental.
own.
I won't be walking by them, though. That's a separate path. That's like a good 30-foot curvy hallway jaunt into their chamber.
But with the rumbling and everything that just happened with that message, and we clearly made quite a bit of noise during our battle, like just
True.
the two of you on your own would not be safe.
They believed me last time, though, so perhaps they would recognize me now as one of theirs. They wouldn't think a second thought of me walking by.
Fine, but would you at least take some like aid with you as well? Like I can at least gain you some spirits in case something happens.
If you wish.
As I'll use my last tiny bit of mana that I have, and I will conjure. I will conjure another griffin for Ingvar.
Actually, as he's doing that, I'll say, wait. I forgot in all this chaos, that cannon creature destroyed Cal. I only need about 10 minutes. I can have him back with me, and he'll be protection enough.
He'll give like a solemn nod, and he will insist that he passes you his healing potion towards you.
1 second as I look at my inventory. I think I have at least one, if not two. I have one potion of healing, and I still have that elixir that I borrowed from 2 rivers. So really, you look worse than I do. Well, circumstances notwithstanding.
No, you're completely true. I trust you in this. And he gives him a pat on the shoulder. Just don't do anything else stupid, right?
What was the first thing I did that was stupid?
Run into a giant cannon, getting blasted without any means of the rest of us getting to grab you, turning into an ancient spectral demonic entity.
Okay, well, at least 4 of those things were not my fault.
I'll let you off with some of them, but yeah.
And to be fair, nothing has ever punctured my armor before, so I didn't expect some weird machine creature with a little stick at the end of its arm to be able to do so. It even punctured my magic wards.
I've never seen anything like that thing before. As I pull out the weapon on there, this is the thing that I managed to get off, and it may be usable. So there's something that you could use on the way in case of the last resort.
I would suggest maybe showing 2 wins it. He might have an idea of it.
Okay, if it's for research, I'll accept it.
Okay, I'll pass him Heaven's Cannon.
Are you sure you couldn't benefit from this as you continue to delve into whatever horrors await us here?
Unless anyone here is very proficient in using a firearm like this. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, dex mod.
I could.
I've never used a cannon before.
I've never used something like that either, but I could get a whack at it if you really want me to. Although I'm usually better in the front lines.
Yeah, I think, well, let's be fair, whilst Ingvar is out of commission, you will be our last line. We'll see. Either or, it needs to be fully investigated.
Sure, and who knows, there might be some sort of curse on it or something if a non-machine tries to use it, so maybe we should have it investigated first to make sure it's swept for bugs or whatever.
You're completely right.
And don't worry, as soon as I figure out what this is and find some sort of, I don't know, antidote, countermeasure, I'll hurry right back down to you. Assuming, of course, you haven't already taken care of whatever's down here.
We won't try and be too long. We'll try and meet back at the surface as soon as we could.
Definitely just don't do anything too hasty. I have a feeling that there are stronger forces waiting deeper within this cavern. Not to mention the fortress itself.
Yeah, just gives a nod.
I, once again, sincerely appreciate all of you pitching in to resurrect me. It's touching that you would even bother.
I may not have known you for long, but I could tell you're a good person. At least I was able to help one person. As I look back down towards Coco, is the dirt loose enough to where I could try to make a shallow grave for her?
You could start digging.
Yeah, I'm going to start actually digging in a small grave for her.
As Mallow says that, I'll just kind of look at the ground and say, well, I'm not entirely sure about that every day, but I try to be. Good, that is.
I mean, to be fair, like, Ingvar, you've tried to show us the errors of our ways many times, like, as stubborn and as arrogant as we may be. You've always done it, everything, at least for the goodness out of your heart, and after losing guard, the fact just seeing you go down as well, like, I just couldn't take it. I was willing to do anything to bring you back.
You see a few faint flashes of radiant light from deep inside my darkened helm. Oh, I'll just kind of scrape the front of my helmet. You didn't see that.
Is that your way of blushing?
I wasn't crying, you were.
I've done enough about that.
You totally. It was. You've been hit in the head too many times after fighting past. Yep, that's what it was. You were. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone. And please, don't anyone else die while I'm not around.
I'll make sure no one dies while I'm around. Yeah, no
Hey, you
word.
know what? I watched you put on some of your skills on display there, Mallows. They won't even know I'm gone.
I'm not sure about that, as I'm continuing to dig.
All right. You guys rest up. I'll wait 10 minutes to summon Cal, and we'll be back as soon as we can.
I guess then in that meantime, should we like take a short rest?
Yeah.
Or we could take a long rest.
I would not want to sleep here at all.
If you want to take a long rest, that means you'll miss out on the dinner later.
Yeah.
Considering it'll be 8 hours.
Well, I mean, I didn't care about the dinner.
But we have some important people to discuss there with the Liddells.
Oh.
I don't know, OC, it kind of sounded like Bart didn't want to go to the dinner either. Or maybe he was talking about something else. Anyway, whatever they're doing, I'll spend the next 10 minutes to cast Find Steed and resummon Cal.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep on digging the grave for her.
Okay. You're able
As
to
I-
dig a grave for her. Cal
As-
comes back.
As
I
I
guess
finish the grave and began to bury her up. Does anyone here speak Primordial?
Nope.
Yeah, you just hear Order Maj Ashmir as I'm basically doing a silent prayer for her.
Get
In
all,
that time,
buddy.
then I will
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
convene with Shahatsu, Bar, and everyone else saying, what should we do then? Should we try and head back and try and make more ground another time, or
Oh
should we
my
continue
Christ.
venturing on?
Oh my Christ.
Woof.
That's horrific.
I'll leave that up to all of you, what you want to do.
4,
Is Bar playing a
8,
song of rest?
12,
Yeah, go on then.
23. Alright, that'll get me up to full health. Still,
shit, yeah, I
Jesus
need to-
Christ.
Roll hit die.
The other thing is, if you take a long rest, you'll be level 6.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I want to take a long rest is I'm really low on spells. Like, I only have 1 first level.
I'll just see, like, Gal, buddy. I'm so sorry about that. It's been a long actually, ever since I've summoned you, no one's ever taken you out.
Yes, it's weird to see you. I'm confused.
Come on, you're with Serenadale. You've never seen anyone resurrected before. I find that hard to believe.
I'm confused because I sense something different.
I mean, I suppose after such a traumatic experience, I'm bound to be a little different.
But it's still good to see you.
Yeah. Something was weird when we were up there talking to Serenadale. It was like I got yanked out by something. Maybe that was them resurrecting me. I don't know.
Was there a divine light? Because usually that's how. It's usually how
Actually,
it works.
everyone, that reminds me. I was in the middle of asking Serenadale why water was hurting me lately and why I've been so hungry. And right as he started answering me, I was just like plucked out of the heavens. And then the next thing I knew, I was in darkness. And then I woke up feeling like I died.
There's something I want to ask you, Shahatsu, while we're talking about this. As I finish burying her and doing my prayer.
1 second. I want to hear out Yangvar, and I'll get right to you. Proceed, Yangvar, with your explanation.
No, I mean, that was just it. You know, I was dead. I was talking to Serenadale, observing Akvameru, kind of asking him about myself and whether I deserved to come back, even if you guys could resurrect me. And then before he could answer my question about what was wrong with me, I just got pulled into darkness. And then the next thing I knew after the darkness was right here.
That's
very
not
rude.
normal.
I did see you when I went to talk to Ashodo. I saw your very essence, in a way, all held together by one string. And just the way how he made it sounding, I don't know if he was the one that was involved in this.
What
All
do
I
you
know-
If it was another god.
All I know is that whatever is happening to me, it seems like it has the power to breach the planes and pull me from my god, because he was in the process of answering my question about this before I was spirited away, I guess you could say.
That's
There's-
concerning.
I've never heard of anything like that from any primordial lords, so I doubt any of them were involved.
Could it have been Pazriel just pranking me again?
Why would he prank you and make sure that you kill him, though?
Well, I don't think he
As-
knew.
The problem is, Pazriel was here.
Well, do you remember what I talked about before? About the possibility of two gods in this timeline. Do you think it's possible that the other Pazriel we heard was a second Pazriel from a different timeline?
Well, the other thing is, aren't gods like immortal? So even if we killed him here, won't he just eventually come back? Honestly, I don't know. Pazriel's kind of an unique case.
We will have to find out in the future, won't we? Anyways,
When it comes to resurrection, that's what I was going to ask you about. You mentioned something earlier about a possible idea to rescue this guard person. I was hoping we could hear it now that we have this chance.
saving Gar is going to be difficult. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. We are not capable of ever achieving that goal.
I mean, I suppose you could make a deal with Pazriel and wish for it, right? I'm kidding.
Well,
Not anymore.
even if he still had that,
Oh, right. You said
would
Pazriel's
still-
dead.
it would still be impossible.
Wait,
he-
what do you mean if he still had that? Oh, because he's dead.
No, you took away his ability.
What are you talking about?
One of the first things that you did was take away his ability to grant wishes.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty badass.
Was
It certainly
All right,
helped
so
us in that
let's not
scenario.
get distracted as I look back to Shahatsu. Please continue.
He is in the clutches of the gatekeeper.
Would I know what that is?
Make a religion.
Would I actually know who that is due to seeing
Could I
a
make-
lot of that go down?
A history or a religion check?
Either or.
Wow, oh my Christ.
20.
Yeah, tonight's just not my night.
Yeah, no. Apart from those attack rolls, like, yeah, everything else is poo-poo for me.
Okay. So, Yambar. The gatekeeper is a being of immense power. She is known as the patron of winter and is known as the tormentor of the hells. The only way for you to get into the hells is by going past the gatekeeper. She is, by her name, the gatekeeper to hell. In her realm, all forms of magic do not work, and all souls are tormented by her, and they either become food or they pass on to become devils.
Okay, so the gatekeeper, basically, like her name says, she guards the gates of hell. Pretty much nothing works while you're around her. You're just tormented, everything sucks, and she's super strong.
She
You can't-
is 3 or 20. She is also known to take some of the souls and transform them into her servants by offering them different things. And most of the time, the souls won't realize that this is happening to them before it's too late.
And it would actually make a lot of sense if Gar is with her, because remember how I said that whatever was happening to him was changing his soul? Well, she likes to do that, and the way she changes their souls is to make them servants of hers.
For a possible way to save Gar with his soul being corrupted, and especially with the gatekeeper, right? Like, as
I
much
feel
as I'd
like-
like to save him, I think it's pretty much physically impossible for us
I
to
don't
do.
think Gar is even Gar anymore. If his soul has been transformed, I'm pretty sure that changes his entire existence.
Even if we were to get powerful, allow me to give you a better glimpse of hell, or at least the gatekeeper's realm. Not even Serenadil would have his powers working there. Let that sit in.
Yep, I don't think I'm interested in going there, guys.
It's not a fun place.
The only
If
place
you're
where you
gonna
could do it.
save, if you want to save Gar's soul, you better be prepared for a more political approach rather than what we've been doing here of late.
This sounds like a problem for much further down the line after we've dealt with the 1,000 other things we need to deal with.
I feel, if anything, Yancy Bin should come first.
I agree to this. Until he's sealed, we can't have any worry, or we'll have to worry about the primal planes until he's dealt with.
The good news is we'll be able to enter we'll be able to find the teleportation circle here. And we'll be able to travel the world collecting allies. So at least some things are not as bad as they once were.
There's another thing that's worrying me. During that whole fight, I couldn't reach or even hear Breezy's voice when I called to him. He's a very active being and always tries to reply to his servants. So the fact that I couldn't even reach him is troubling me.
Would Breezy be on par with a deity power?
Yes. He is a
Well-
primal lord.
Both Serenadil and Pazriel said whenever we first got to this past that there was some sort of interference causing the gods to be unable to be as active as they generally are. So it could be that.
That and it's a possibility because the elemental planes are separate from here. Remember, the elemental planes were set to be a prison for you elementals, at least within this realm.
All
So
right,
it's
guys.
possible. Go on.
I was gonna say, all right, guys, I better head on out before this gets any worse than it is. Best of luck to you. And I'll give them all a salute. Hop on Cal, help Valencia up, and we'll fly off into the cave.
Okay.
I will send Zay along the way just to make sure he's getting out all right, and also to check on our good old druid friend while that's happening.
Okay. As Yangbar flies away to the cave, to the distance, you fly your bird down to the left path, and you see that there hasn't been no movement to where any of them are.
So they're still just there, like observing Ulfric.
Yeah. Sort of still keeping guard.
No change into his demeanor or posture or anything. He's still there, just playing chess.
He's there playing chess. Make a perception or investigation. One of the two.
I will do perception because investigation I am Garbo at. 17.
You do notice that he seems to be a little like normal in a way. From where he previously was sort of acting, he seems to just still be playing chess, but still like observing around, checking everything.
Okay. I'll ask they to come back to me as we're like all resting up during this whole encounter. Okay, so the druid is still there. However, he seems to be calmer ever since, well, we killed Pazriel, I guess. So I still don't want to break him out, though. I think maybe it might be best to seal him here.
I don't like that idea personally. I mean,
do you know about the original druids and how he was talking about wanting to spread more of his kind? We will have a situation like Yanzi Bin on our side. I am fascinated by just the sheer existence of him, but I'm not going to put innocence in way of my curiosities. I have done that once. I am not doing that again.
I would like to help him if I can. Just because he may have lost his mind for a bit doesn't mean he can't be fixed or cured of it.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about more of his kind being across the land and them not sharing the same sentimental values as the rest of us. We could be dealing with another army here. Bad enough we've got Yanzi Bin. We don't need a third party involved with this. I'm not asking to kill him. I'm asking for him to be sealed. And he put back into his slumber. With the druids, with Ulfric, do I know exactly what it was that put them to sleep originally? Was it like some sort of spell?
During the first Chaos War 10,000 years ago, there was a event where their creator, the spirit of the hunt, went, I wouldn't say insane, but he decided that the only way to defeat these demons from invading were to convert everyone into lichens. And because new lichens were being formed, none of them had control. The safest bet for people to survive was they had to seal them away. It wasn't by choice, it was more of a matter of like they're taking it too far. So it's very much like they did this themselves.
They brought it
Sort of
upon
deal.
themselves.
Yeah. There was really no safe choice. And it wasn't the Lycans themselves, it was more so their god who was trying to like push on destroying the demons.
Their god is Gava, if I remember.
Gavar, the spirit of the hunt. Which is spelled.
Okay, I was spelling it like the League of Legends character then. Whoops. How about this, Malice? How about we go and relay this to Twin Rivers and see what she personally feels about it as well?
Do persuasion.
I will
Because
have a pretty bird around flying around.
Because the thing is Mallow is very much against any form of containment or slavery. Like the ECZ's restriction.
Well, how about
17.
this? It's up to you to decide. You don't have to roll if you don't have to roll.
Alright, yeah, I'll say that's high enough. I'll say, alright, we'll talk to her, see what she thinks.
I'll ask. But just know if we free him, there's a deadly force on our hands.
Or they could be powerful allies if you want to look at it the other way around.
That is very true. Anyway, as I go there, it's like we are focusing on a completely different issue than the one that we should be actually focusing on, as he like points towards that cabin there.
Back here, you all begin to hear strange bird-like sounds and drop-ins of bodies.
From where?
Back here.
Oh,
Coming
that
down
might be.
from over here.
I will rush over and try and see
Easy,
if I can...
don't run. We don't know what's going to be over there.
Could I stealth? See if I can be sneaky boy. Well, I'm being quite loud.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up. Don't run off! Don't you remember that happened to Yinvar?
It just stops.
As you turn around that corner, you see a bunch of dead Kenku, and you see this scaly, featherless bird reptile, almost looks like a lizard. Seems to be looks like a cross between a lizard and an ostrich, with red and white scales, a black beak, and these tiny, useless wing-like arms, sort of like how a T-Rex looks. Little arms, big head.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you approach Azir, you hear in your head, "Mortal, bow before your master. What tribute dost thou bring to thy lord?" As the creature stares at you.
Oh, fuck.
And it's just moving its little hands at you. Sort of like in a dancing way.
I, in turn, kind of shitting myself at this scenario, will do a courteous bow to him. It's like, "Forgive my manners, my lord, but I'm afraid with our current situation, a lot has happened, and may I ask for your name and especially as well your power of dominion, dear sir."
Stare at you. "I am the Lord of Eyes. Do not look at me."
I was just saying, don't worry, sir, I am blind by nature, so I wouldn't be able to look even if I wanted to. Closing eyes anyway, just because of the blessing. The Lord of Eyes. Have I heard of that before?
Yeah, it's going to ask if I heard of that.
Make a religion. Or
Here we
history.
go, another shit roll, calling it.
Come on, history.
Gar,
Yep.
I mean, Marlo, Alice, you would not know this because of
Yep.
your
It
background.
doesn't matter because I'm rolling fucking shit tonight. So I'll maybe be salty. It's just getting kind of annoying now.
Yeah, sorry, man.
It's all right.
happens.
It's just
Yeah,
the
everyone
rolls.
has its nights.
I'm gonna send you a message, Azir.
Oh boy.
That is what you know of that name.
Okay, just reading that down.
Bequeath unto me the written you feel pardons your grave offense against my lordship. Why should I not imprison you for your crimes, insolent fool?
As he kind of looks up. Because, my lord, there has been a grave situation that has occurred of lately. If you suppose, maybe have heard the massive explosion happening on the side there. We were attacked by a group of assailants, as I point as well, as you can see as well, that you, with your mighty grace, has dealt us swift victory upon. So we, in turn, was there trying to defeat the assailants in your name. And as he's like kind of like sweating a little bit concerned, I ask that that you may not kill us, so in turn that we may help you escape this place into a more suitable place of your favor. I am lying out my fucking teeth right now.
An explosion occurred here too. I've roasted these damn birds. Why is this place bad?
Does it just say that? Straight out
Yes.
like that?
It straight out says that.
Well, if these birds keep attacking you, would you not prefer a different place of where you originally come from, my lord? Like, clearly, like, with these creatures keep attacking you, like, this surely doesn't seem well. And
They are tasty morsel. Free food benefits a lord.
I'm going to start backing up because I'm starting to get a bad feeling about this.
I see you have such a fine taste, my lord. You find these morsels delicious, correct?
Yes.
May I offer you my service of making these even more delicious in your eyes than you have never seen or tasted before? If you would allow me, sir.
Approach me if you dare.
If it's your lord's permission, as he will very slowly approach. If you so wish, I could cook and conduct these creatures into something that would suit your fine palate, if you so wish.
Kneel at the base of my throne of corpse as it wiggles its little wing arms.
Oh, this is a very weird scenario I'm in right now as I kneel. As I kind of like look to the other guys, like,
Malice isn't there anymore.
Prove your skills now, or burn!
Very well, as I'll pull out my cooking equipment and probably in the most morbid version of Ready Steady Cook anyone's ever seen, I will pull out all the spices and all the stuff I bought during the festival, and horrifyingly, I will cook these birds and try and make a delicious concoction for this crazy fucking thing.
Roll a d20 for me.
I suppose I don't have Valencia's
No.
thing at all. Would I have advantage at all? Because I do have cooking knife.
Yes.
Okay, sweet. Oh, oh, come on!
Okay. So, what's your proficiency?
My proficiency
It should
be a 3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so 14.
So, food is perfectly cooked, actually. and then you have it on the plate.
And I will put it down beside him and slowly like walk backwards and saying, "Please enjoy, my lord."
He pecks at it a little, squawking somewhat cutely as he tastes the meal. Good. Wait. Is this bones?
Do I see
fool!
Do I see bones in there?
Is you see bones in there?
You see, my lord, I was trying something very new with that. I felt that a nice crunch.
His feathers start to ruffle a little as he gets into a little more combat stance. Black smoke starts to billow out from his beard.
Man, I just fought a god. Now this fucking chicken's complaining about my cooking skills.
Again, by the way, as I'm exploring this plant life, do I see anything while this is going on?
You enter there.
Yeah,
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm holding my breath. And I'm not
Okay.
affected by poisons, because a ferret cannot see.
Right. That entire path is closed off.
Do I see anything in the plant life as I'm
Make an
going through?
investigation.
Oh boy. Oh my Christ!
Nothing.
Those are some trees.
These are some pretty prints.
As you
Plants.
see, the bird begins to rear its head back, and you can see fire begins forming at the top. Suddenly, someone walks out from the shadows.
My lord, please, let's not be so hasty.
Oh my god, this motherfucker. This motherfucker, Ayla.
You see, emerging from the shadows, an ice blue skinned tiefling with elegant goat-like horns that wrap around his head, encrusted with jewels. He's wearing a fine sort of black sleek leather armor, and black arm sleeves go all the way up his forearms. As he approaches the bird, bowing, you see sweat like billowing off of his face. He's like, please, please. I'm sure he tried his best. Forgive his ignorance.
As you see, the bird just stares directly at you, Azir, and then the flame disappears.
He just collapses on the ground. Oh. Ooh.
See, it's kind of like it's just like a sweating profusely hard. It's like I just went for hell and back, and I'm now about to be killed by a giant fucking chicken.
Hey, be careful what you say in front of his lordship. He might get
I'm saying that in my
angry.
head. I'm not saying that out loud. No, I'd be double dead.
Oh,
Are you servants of his as well, good sir?
I am the royal advisor to his lordship, indeed.
Then, if you may help me, good sir, would you royally advise me into a dish that he would prefer than the one that I've concocted?
I will pull out from my pouch a severed leg of the creature that once I found that we talked about.
Yep.
And then I will slowly saw off one of the nearby heads of the kinku and just kind of smash it in the ground like smashing a rock or trying to crack open a coconut.
Oh
And I'll
god!
pour like the brains onto the leg and serve it to him like a shish kebab.
You can see it begins eating it happily.
Don't mind me.
Miles, you see this weird shit happening in front of you.
Yeah, I'm like, no, fuck that.
Fuck that shit! I'm out.
I'm
I
going to
haven't
explore this
seen any,
northern area.
I haven't seen any visitors down here in a long time, but I've been trying to get away. So how did you all come to be here?
As I suppose we beckon everybody else into this scenario. Well, you see, we're explorers by trade. We were sent down here to investigate the a certain teleportation circle, you may say. Like, there's been some heavy disruptions as of late, and I guess curiosity as well. Like, we were hoping to maybe find a little bit of fortune, fame along the way. I mean, what brings you two here?
Well, I'm just following his lordship on his great adventures, and I'm writing things down, you know. And we got lost in this underground cave down in here. We found this like creepy fortress. It sounded all sorts of bad with screams coming out of it. So we were all like, nope, we ain't gonna have none of that. So we came this way.
Ah, I see. As I slowly like turn towards like Shahatsu and Bar, and I was like,
Just shrug at you.
as I kind of glare at him, I was like, "You're really being helpful right now." Turns out,
It's a you problem.
So are you? I'm safe to assume that you don't know how to get yourself out of here, then, your lordship.
No, this is the farthest we've gotten. We came from that creepy fortress way down back there.
Oh, well, as we just had quite an awful battle against these things around here, and we're rather quite exhausted as well, so we're honestly looking for a way back, to be fair. He's at this point, he doesn't know what to say. He's just so bewildered by this entire scenario.
A way back to where?
What year is it?
What year is it?
Let me pull out the current date. It is, well, the current year is 900 YK, not YK, 900 of the second era.
It's the year 900 of the second era.
999, I'm so sorry.
And that's normal.
999.
And that's normal for you? You've lived in this time for a while.
I'm not quite sure I understand what your philosophical friend is getting at.
Don't worry, it's all good.
Okay. Right. So you're looking for a way out?
Yes, that's indeed. We're looking, I guess you could say we're a little lost at the moment.
Great. We've been exploring these here caverns. Maybe I can give you a few tips.
Oh,
And by the way, when you say you're looking for a way out, you mean like you're looking for like a safe lodging place? You're looking for your own alcove somewhere?
Exactly, as he kind of like clicks his fingers to that.
All right. I could probably hook you guys up. I'm sure we passed a few abandoned caves out there. It's probably going to be getting closer to that fortress down there, though. But as long as you don't go in it, you should be fine.
If I may ask, what is actually in the fortress? Is it more creatures like this, as I point towards all the dead bodies?
We didn't actually go in, nah. That sounded all sorts of horrible in there. I heard like screaming, and there was lightning, and there was all sorts of like sulfur and inferno bubbling up from the ground. It was like the whole place was alive. So we were all like, nope, we ain't going in there.
As I kind of like turn back to the others, like, well, I think with our current condition, I don't think any of us really should try and encounter going back over there anytime soon. And plus, as I point towards Bar, we do have an appointment as well. So maybe it might be best for us to actually head back and report our findings to
Here it is. You can see Malos like in the very corner here is like doing like the no motion and pointing back towards the way we went over here.
Fuck. Battle start to run away.
Are you putting it down? Or are you?
Oh no, I'm running away from the potential predator.
Why is your philosophical friend running away like a schoolgirl?
He's
Place it down.
He's just stretching his legs, you know, like there's a nice little predator.
I'm not sure if I kept my stealth or not, but I'm still trying to stealth. But
well, you know, his lordship's still pretty hungry. If they're running from something, maybe we could kill it and eat it.
Go ahead and make athletics real quick, Malice.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm trying to sneak.
I know you are. Okay. Suddenly, you feel Shihatsu slowly grab you in the back. You're staying here, and you're gonna help me see what I'm exactly seeing, please. I need another eyes for this.
I kind of like to turn back to her.
You hear as you see Miles get dragged back from Shihatsu.
With that, I'll like turn towards her and go, "Thank you."
I'll step in front of his lordship and say, wait a minute. You got a snake friend there? I haven't seen any of those down here.
I'm whispering to Shihatsu, we really need to get the fuck out of here.
Hey, snake lady or person, I can't quite tell what you are, but you're a snake. How are you?
I know the type of person you are. This is gonna be a long day.
I'll just like slowly walk back towards her and I say, "Yeah, as it already hasn't been a long day."
Why?
It's gonna get longer.
I'm whispering as well. Why do you think I was trying to get out of here? But no, someone had to drag me back.
Where did Bar go? Bar.
I saw him go down south. I whispered.
What exactly are you trying to do right now
Me.
with your situation at hand?
I've put it down. It's like a cat, or it's like a baby.
It's like a small it's like a baseball. Think of it. That's the size of it.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so precious. Oh, I tap its head with my finger.
Oh wait, it hatched.
As your bird comes down and sees what's going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say like to check out.
The egg did hatch.
I point to the bird with the dragon.
You know, Shihatsu, we should probably just leave.
And I make like a picking something up and putting it to my mouth action.
I'm making intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say to determine out. I already know what he's gonna say, but should I just do intelligence as here to see what he's trying to suggest?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
10.
From what you can tell, he seems to try to be protecting it. Though he does it in a weird way. You're trying to understand it, but you get the general idea of what he's trying to avoid.
Pull out my rations and feed it some dry meat.
He begins eating it a little. It's like nibbling at it.
Does it have teeth, or am I just? Is it just gum? Okay, it's gummy.
No, it's just gum.
Oh, gross! I've got to chew this, haven't I?
Just baby bird. Congrats, you're a dad to a thing.
No.
For all of you.
Oh, that's just fucking precious.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, that's fucking adorable.
Because you're gonna end up seeing it. So.
As to our tiefling friend and to our psychotic lord.
There is one thing you do notice.
Uh-huh.
On the top of its head lies a emerald.
Oh.
And the shard that you have points to that emerald.
I see.
With that, I say, forgive me, I good sir and my lord, I need to go and get our rapscallion of a.
If I stroke the top of its head, does it like just come off, or is it like ingrained in its head?
It's like ingrained.
Okay, good. Okay.
It's like in it.
Yeah.
Okay, I just pick it up and put it under my arm.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Come on, Shihatsu. I'm gonna try again. Walk away real quickly.
I will just be there as I like kind of stand next to the bar, and it's like
As soon as I see that, I'm expecting the other creature to come, so I sort of hide it underneath my coat.
Shihatsu looks at the tiefling. Come on, we have adventures to do.
Oh, actually, and I'm going to disguise it as What is it? Oh no, it's disguise self. Never mind.
I need to give you control. So.
I mean, I can't disguise it as the most disgusting, horrible-looking meal in the world.
Just disguise it as a normal baby.
I can't disguise it.
Normal babies are hideous, so.
I can disguise myself.
Where is? There we go. There you go.
So you see me riding in on the top of like a makeshift saddle on this creature. Walks in, starts sniffing the air, and it starts like scratching at the ground in your direction, Bar.
Okay.
Shiatsu steps in between and crosses her arms and shakes her.
All right,
no.
Lord Chip. Calm down. We don't need to be eating any of that person's eggs.
Touch him,
What's
and
that?
I'll touch him, and I will show you something. One of the worst feelings you will ever experience in your life.
All right. I don't even know you people. No need to get so hostile.
I will try to approach the baby, and I will try and like just stroke it.
You stroke it, it gives out this little quack noise. Just try.
I'll kind of gesture towards Bar if I can like hold the dragon.
You'll squint at you, but slowly bring it towards you.
Alice will walk over and look
Know
at the
how you have like that small little like puppy, like a baby puppy you get? That's sort of how it looks when he's handing it past you.
It just kind of stares at the
Go long.
dragon. Sorry, what do you say? You cut out for me then, Bar?
Go long.
Go long.
Oh my god.
It's just there, just looking
I'm going
solid.
to lean over to Bar and say, you do realize that's probably imprinted itself onto you, right?
Better me than anyone else here.
I was going to look a bit annoyed that you said that. What? I'm perfectly fine. I mean, what's wrong with me?
As he just like stares at the child, it's like, I wasn't really expecting to see you like this. As he just keeps staring at it and just passes it back towards Bar.
You knew him?
Yeah, I do.
And he is in this form when you met him?
I've never met him personally face to face. I just know his name.
I'll take him back.
Yeah, Zia just walks away.
It sort of crawls onto your shoulder, Bar, and just sits there.
Okay.
I leap off my bird, and you notice there's like an explosion of red liquid around my hand, and from it, Will, if you want to describe the blade, the hilt.
You see this, it's a normal long sword with a crossblade, sort of like Kylo Ren's sort of deal. The the handle itself is normal, but there is this little specks of fire that sort of come out. It's very like, it's not noticeable directly, but you somewhat see it as he's pulling it out.
And it comes out in the shape of a kusarigama as I walk up to you, Malos, and I say, "Wait, you! I saw some of your kind down there in that fort, you bunch of weirdos doing dark things down here."
My kind? Like elementals?
Yeah, I don't know what you are, but you kind of creepy people are down there chanting creepy things, making earthquakes and whatnot.
Well, hold on, that would make sense. I should have been told about something like that. Something's going on.
How do I know you're not one of them? How do I know you're not here to get me?
If I was here to get you, would I have attacked you by now?
No, you could be a mole playing the long con.
Oh, yeah, because look at me. I totally look like a mole. And as I say that, I kind of do an annoy, gesture to him. Come on. If I was going to do anything, I would have done by now. You can relax.
I'll kind
Right,
of
insight
get in the
checking.
way of the two, and it's like, easy.
Go ahead and make an insight.
And here comes the nat one. And
who
fight
makes the
breaks out.
insight?
Okay. Milos.
Yeah?
He incited you for if you were telling the truth.
Yeah, I was. I
right.
don't know what's going on down there.
You don't know what's going on.
All right. Well, there's a lot more of your kind deeper in there towards that fort.
Just to be clear, by my kind, do they look like windier versions of me or look exactly like me?
I mean, they're just like you. They're an air elemental, right?
It could be possible that this is something related to Yansin Ben. That's the only thing I could think of.
That's their name. They were the cult of Yansi Ben down in there.
Well, that's more reason why I need to go down there. And as soon as I hear that, you see Malus start to walk that way.
He seems awfully anxious to go down there. How do we know he's not reuniting with his brethren?
We don't, but he's proved pretty trustworthy so far.
So far, he hasn't shown any ill intent towards us or any malicious nature.
Right. Let's just keep an eye on him if he meets up with more of his kind. Those people down there tend to be very persuasive.
I suppose we haven't really properly introduced ourselves, though, as I kind of reach out my arm and said, the name's Azir, as I kind of point towards everyone else as well, by introducing them.
My name's Calathar Talbinis.
Ooh, that's a mouthful.
You can just call me Calathar.
Well, it's a pleasure to
You
meet
know
you,
it, Tal.
Caliph.
Oh, God. Yeah, you guys hear a splash as I dive in and try to swim.
Oh, for
What'd you say,
fuck's
boy?
sake, we'll be right back. We go after him.
Oh, right. Well, maybe we should come with you. Come on, your lordship. And I hop atop Lord of Ice, and we follow him.
It gives a scream and begins going off rapidly to the direction.
His
Whoa.
lordship scares the everlasting shit out of me.
So am I drowning right now from that little roll?
Bloop, 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 bloop. Sort of like how the Titanic is. You enter and you just slowly sink.
Okay, has he got Sonic the Hedgehog bubbles coming out as the song is?
Well, no, I can hold my breath.
And you begin just sinking ever so gently down.
I just go, oh, for fuck's sake.
And then you look down, there's no bottom that you see.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, try to swim back.
I will transform into a reef shark, and I will go down and get him.
Alright. You're able to be brought back into the service, Milos.
Okay, that's a lot deeper than I thought it was.
See,
points.
no harm whatsoever. Completely useless.
Path.
If a air elemental could be blushing right now, he would be blushing.
If you could hear a shark sighing right now, he would be doing it as he gets out of the
Oh, you are far distance away,
Question.
Bar.
Can Lord of Ice fit in this path?
The Lord of Eyes, he must make a check. No, he can actually squeeze through. It's just that no one else can follow him though.
The Lord makes his own path.
He does.
Right. Do I see this body over here?
Oh yeah, you see a giant dead end
Whoa.
angelic figure wearing this chained plate armor.
Whoa. There be a couple more of them things down there with these weirdos like your friend up there.
You know, I have a name. It's Malos.
Oh,
Just
you didn't tell
saying.
me that. Your name means bad? Well, that's weird.
I do want to also say, you guys still have that one great sword that you didn't identify.
Well, I can't really use great swords because I'm a Dex character.
I picked
Right.
it up and I was like, we might be able to use this, but I personally hadn't.
And right now, Yangar has Heaven's Cannon. If I'm correct, that is where it went.
Did he?
Yes, he's taking it to Two Rivers.
This is still doesn't make sense. I mean, you didn't see Ben should not been working this quick. He had time to get his full power.
He himself doesn't have to work quick, but his cults are very aggressive. They are master assassins. So if we attack this cult, we better ensure that we kill every single one of them. Or at least capture them.
Now that sounds like my kind of adventure.
Well, if they're working for
Do
Yancy Ben,
not
they can't live.
underestimate them.
Trust me, I've heard tales about this cult. That's why I'm worried about it, and that's why we need to start getting going. You can see I'm starting to pick up my walking pace a bit. Like Malus is very calm, collected, but this seems to be really bothering him. As
Malus?
he's just, yeah.
Do not go ahead without the rest of us.
I will kind of curtsy towards the snake lady and say, "Excuse me, my lady snake lady, did you just shrink in size?"
Yes.
Well, I'll be darned. That's pretty impressive.
It's an interesting power I have, but it's very useful.
You're just full of
Excellent.
surprises, aren't you?
I am.
She has
Stop
her
Stop
ways.
flirting with
already.
the snake. He's ours.
What? I'm not flirting.
Get your own snake.
What we need to be careful for is the prophet.
What I know about what this prophet is, Will.
You do know that every elemental cult has one prophet. That prophet tends to have that elemental's power. There is always a prophet in one of these cults. You would know you can never destroy one of these cults. They will always rise. But if you cut the head off the prophet, pretty much, the rest tumble.
Well, as long as we take out the prophet, it's like a snake. You cut off the head, the rest follows.
However,
So,
that doesn't mean just because they shatter doesn't mean you won't get those occasional like people that come out of nowhere. And that's what makes the air cult that you know of so dangerous, is because they train assassins.
yeah. If we're going to take these guys out, we need to take every single one of them out. None of them can survive.
I apologize, my lady. He's talking about cutting off snakes while you're in our presence. That's very indecent of him.
It's fine.
I swear I didn't mean it like that. Shahatsu, I really swear I didn't mean it like that.
Oh no. My feelings. Can we go now?
Yeah, Azir just kind of smirks, like, come on, like Shahatsu, as he just kind of like walks beside her.
Okay. For the purposes, I will drag everyone just together as you travel
Alright.
down here.
Okay.
Boop. And as you guys make it your way down the paths, eventually come to this spot over here, and you begin to hear a voice booming throughout the cave past here. My fellow followers, the time has come. Yancy Bin has returned, and the prophet now has power. Shirin the Wise, we are now waiting her gifts. And now we seek the angel that brings us her child. And soon, once the child comes, we shall use his gift and unleash elemental destruction upon Leibester.
Would I recognize Sheriff Wise? Would I recognize that name?
No. That is not a name that none of you would have heard of.
Elemental destruction. That sounds all sorts of bad.
Why do you think I'm trying to take care of them?
It also
This is
sounds like
why-
there's a.
Go
Go
on.
ahead. I was gonna say it also sounds like there's quite a few of them up ahead. So what are we gonna do about it?
I'm afraid my magic's run dry for the entire day. Won't be able
I
to do
haven't-
too much apart from close quarter.
I have a few tricks up my sleeve that might be able to aid you in this situation.
I'm
looks
afraid
in, like,
I don't really have
inquisitively.
much going for me right now. My sword's not in the best condition either, so my fighting's not going to be the best.
I will go ahead and pull out my Kusarigama again, and I will wave my left hand over it and say some words like "Holos ix mir dosa," and as I do, it ignites in lightning.
Okay. As you see lightning begin to erupt from this blade.
All right, we'll be good to go. You know, lightning still affects air, right?
As far as we know, that should affect the elementals perfectly fine.
Sweet.
Seeing what, could I tell what he just did there at all with his weapon? Would that be any knowledge I've ever heard about?
Yeah, same.
Make a intelligence check.
Okie dokie. 16.
Oh, intelligence check.
Yeah. He seemed to activate some sort of power, as you can see some blood begin to form around the blade. And from that blood, power began to erupt.
So it'd just be taken back. It's like, that's something I've never actually seen anyone really do with their weapons. I mean, as he shows example, what like with Shillelagh, he's like, I can do mine magical by nature, but to actually imbue it with the elements is something not easy that I can do. Yet you seem to be doing it seamlessly.
Well, it's not permanent by any means. It'll last until we take a break.
I'm kind of worried about my weapon as I show my worn down short sword. It's not going to really be much use for long after what happened with that beast earlier.
I mean, well, the only thing that we have that is a replacement is that greatsword down off the angel, but I don't know personally if you want to use
I'll
that.
grab the great sword and say, well, I mean, not really my forte, but it'll be better than nothing.
You also notice that you have not seen any weapons on me except for that sword that just apparated, and there's also a shield on my back.
So would it be alright if I take the great sword for now?
I mean, personally, I don't think me, Song, or Bar here are going to be using it, and I've already got my spears here, so I'm already good. So please use it as you see fit.
I'll add it to my list then. Great sword. Do you guys mind if we take a break then? See what I could get out of this.
Do we have time for that? It sounds like they're talking about all sorts of shady stuff in there.
We could at least investigate further and see like what exactly they're up to before we decide to make a move.
Sure. Do any of you have any ways to scout surreptitiously?
I'm
I'm pretty good at sneaking,
Okay.
but that's about it. I don't have any real magic, if that's what you mean. And even then, I'm almost out. I mean, I used most of ours in that fight earlier.
I'll beckon Zay and just say in Sylvan like that. Don't go too far ahead. Just go and have a little look, see what where that voice is coming from. So I like to send him off.
As he's doing that, can I examine the great sword?
Sure. What are
Alright.
you make a Arcana.
Can I assist him with this? Can
Yeah.
I see him examine
Yeah,
this?
I'm going to need to consider how well I've been rolling tonight. Oh, of course.
It's a nat 20 for me.
Okay. So, you know that this is a fiery greatsword. It is a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls, and if you say the command word, it causes flames to erupt from the blade.
Well, that great sword you got there is pretty fancy indeed. It's
Yeah.
eternally wreathed in flame.
I mean,
You do not know the command word to activate it, though. It does require attunement.
all right, so
So you would actually need the spell identify at that point.
does anyone know identify?
Yes.
I hand the sword to him.
Thank you.
Can you examine it further? I know it's magical, but I don't know its command word.
I'm sure if you spend time with it, no? Well, we can wait here 10 minutes if you'd like.
All right. Well, I'll spend that 10 minutes to tone to the weapon then.
Okay.
What do I see further up here with this?
As you fly over here, can you actually see them?
I could see him beforehand when I was like there.
Okay.
Not the second one, but that first one, like here.
You see a couple of people talking, and then elemental sort of just guarding them in the distance. There seems to be at least 15 of these soldiers, and then one like preacher-looking person, and then the air elemental, from what you can see.
As I'm spending time with it, I'll kind of say out loud, I wonder if it's possible to reforge this weapon. I'm not exactly used to holding weapons in two hands. I'm more used to using shield to help guard people. Maybe I could try to make this to a short sword if someone's skilled with it.
Does it look like they're actually summoning this this elemental right now? Like with, I take it this is kind of like a weird, like creepy altar thing around here.
No, the elemental is just with them. It's just that they're talking about the comings of the prophet and the child that was foreseen. In a way, they're waiting for, from what you know, the dragon egg and the power that it contains.
Okay, I'll beckon Zay back towards me, and I'll go, guys, our elemental is there. There are 15 people, our preacher, and what they're going on about is, as I point towards the little baby dragon on next.
Oh, I'll get protectively.
Well, as long as I have the great sword, I can fight better than my short sword state. But if we go into this fight, I won't be able to protect anyone like I usually can.
I won't be able to heal you. The most I can do is expend one use of like Zay or something else. That's it. We are incredibly limited, even with like our new companion here and his, as he goes, lordship. So we're in a sticky situation, and plus they would be heavily focusing down bar to get the dragon.
If they
So
knew
you
I had him.
Identify the greatsword at this point.
Yeah.
The command word is Hail Pazrael.
And
you have to say that. There's no way around it. There you go. Have fun.
Hail Pazrael, I guess.
Enjoy.
And this is how new nuts are made, guys.
Yeah, as soon as I figure this out, I just dropped a great sword. So yeah, I'm not using that. Nope.
Can you at least tell us what the command word is for it?
Hail Pazrael.
I mean, If you're not interested in that greatsword there, I could use it to
No.
my
Nope.
armaments.
Nope.
I mean, if you aren't going to be using it, Malus, this is going to be the edge that we need to try and take these guys down. So, let's pass it to Califar.
Thanks.
Suddenly, you hear a shatter in the distance as the people begin to scream in the cave. Intruders!
Oh, fuck.
Where?
Well, guess we have no choice. As I'm going to pull out my short
As you
sword.
hear
and,
combat happening outside.
Outside, like over here or back where we came from.
Back in the cave. As you hear people dying.
So
Screaming.
where the cult is at.
Yeah, where the cult's at.
Yeah, hearing that, then I'll start running.
Sounds like we're gonna miss out on the action.
Okay.
Lordship and I will start sprinting in.
I'll just go to the bar. It's like, you keep him safe, all right?
If that
How
egg
much?
thing there is important to you, I'll make sure to keep him off you.
How much is it worth to you?
What, the egg? Are you saying that to me?
I'm just fucking with you. Let's go.
Oh, so I'll be like, I'm like, is this motherfucker serious right now?
Okay. Go ahead and everyone roll initiative for me.
Oh, who's
All right.
that guy?
Is his lordship on the same initiative as me?
Yes.
I hope your lordship
18.
dies. Because
Wow.
One!
What a dick.
he's creepy.
Oh man, why did Son get 21?
In my defense, you're kind of being a dick to me.
Wow, Bart got a 27? Hacks.
Yeah, he's using Game Shark.
Song is like being seriously like the MVP tonight with like,
No, that's fucking Yingvar's demon form.
well, that was more story powers activated.
Who knows what that was? That's what makes it a question for you all to figure out later.
Plot twist, that's why I have a new character. I'm kidding.
Oh. I'm kidding. Dies on the inside.
Comes back like 10 sections later or alongside
Alright.
Gar as like evil
Gar.
demon lords.
There's a lot. I pull out a weapon. Do I have a weapon?
Got your beer.
Sure, I can. I'll throw my dagger at this arsehole here.
Alright. Go ahead and
11.
that will hit. And as you throw it and he's focused on that, it strikes him straight in the neck and he falls down.
Oh, sweet. They're easy. Come over here, and I shall pull my dagger out of his neck.
The little dragon just looks and stares,
And then
sort of examining everywhere.
I'll come
I'm
10
guessing
feet back.
that's the wind elemental.
Yeah.
Oh, hi Frank, how's it going? I just waved to the air elemental. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Long time no see. Yeah, I'll dash you behind this wall.
There is a 10-foot drop right here, so
All right. I'll
So
jump
you would
right here.
come right here. There is a 30-foot drop, so you'd be like right. Yeah. There you go. All right.
Yeah, so I pull out my short sword and shield. And as I walk in, do I recognize this person at all, or does that look unknown?
He is a white-robed figure, completely white robe with a top hat on. You can't see his face as it's covered up in this scarecrow-like mask.
Huh, that's creepy. All right, that's all I'll do then.
Song is going to. You have control over Song. You. Your mic is muted if you're talking.
Right, sorry. I was gonna say, let me check the range on Shatter really quickly. It is 60 feet. Okay, so
Yeah.
Song will 60 feet. Song will point Shatter right here, and all of these guys have to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Uh, 1, 2. They all fail.
Nice. So that's 7 thunder damage. Wow, that's horrible.
Yeah, they all fall.
Oh, nice. Song will be like, guys, I did it. I'm finally heroic. And then he'll run kind of back some.
Oh my god. Why did that sound so much sadder than it should be?
Guys, we just did
I
mass
did it,
genocide.
guys!
This Aeromotor comes clashing down to this scarecrow creature in front of it. And it's gonna make an attack that will hit, dealing that much damage. The man over here is like, calmly says, well, that's not nice. Alright, allow me to take care of your friends real quick. And he's gonna cast Shatter at 4th level on these guys over here. They all fail. So they take a total of 23 points thunder and 14 radiant. As you see this bolt of lightning form, there's this radiant beam around it, and you guys know that the shatter spell should not deal radiant damage.
Is there anything that we could determine by that like attack to see like what exactly was different compared to like what we just saw with Song's one?
Song's one was just thunder. It was just clash, but this one had radiant light about it.
So there's nothing we'd be able to tell, like say like these like what sort of creature could do that at all.
There's not really any information about that. It's just someone's using a spell differently than what it was purposely made. So whoever this person is clearly someone with a lot of magic practice. Calathar.
Okay, are these guys up here still alive, by the way?
This one in the back is dead. This one is barely holding on, and he is scared.
All right. Well, his lordship will run up, and he will attempt to leap over on top of this pillar.
All right. As the lordship lands, you can see below the guy with the top hat look up. Oh, well, that's pleasant.
His lordship will fire a burst of fire down at these two fools. They will probably succeed. And then I will... let's see. Could I leap off of his lordship and get right here?
I will allow that.
Okay. As I leap off of his lordship, you guys watch as all of a sudden some of the blood that had been seeping out from my wrist starts turning into like crystal shards. And then my entire body becomes encased in like this blood-like crystal as I leap towards this.
He fails to save, by the way.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
So...
this one, you did it to that scarecrow as well, right?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So they take 13 points of fire damage.
As you hear the one man just goes, whoa, hey, watch my ally over there, please. If you can be so kindly.
I'll temporarily ignore him, and then with my weapon, I will take 2 attacks against this air elemental thing. Oh, boo. 20.
The 11 will miss, but the 20 will hit.
Cool. So he takes 8 slashing, 5 necrotic, and 1 lightning damage.
Okay. As this blade comes down, with this power of lightning striking down at the creature, you can see that this creature is is wearing this plated armor and has a flail at its side, and you have its attention. Creature is gonna 2 claw attacks. The first one will hit. Doing that. That'll be its turn. This guy's going to cast Fly and begin to fly away. Azir.
Oh shit! Really, it's my turn. Fuck! I was expecting it to be like a while since I was one. God, what can I do really?
We're starting to get faster in combat.
Hey. So yeah, and there's not a lot really I can do apart from dash the 40 feet that I have with my wings. Really, and bonus action, I will shall I at least Shark's Tail. I literally have nothing I can do for this encounter.
Bar.
Okay.
I forgot to put shots in order. Again, God. I feel like they kick out some of my orders, honestly.
It's fine, she's tired.
Yeah.
Take a
She
little
will
break.
move over here. Bar.
Right. Oh no. Made it hard for me now. Little dragon needs to stay safe.
Welcome to to the problem that Yangbar had.
I just
Welcome to being a dad now.
I just need counterspell, so no AoEs can kill the dragon. That's just need to stay
Well,
left.
they don't want to kill the dragon.
No, but I mean, what if they don't realize that it's like, you know, on me, or I'm just walking along and all of a sudden, a rock from the sky, squish.
Plus, we don't know. It might be a blood sacrifice. There could be some metal shit that you want to do.
Either way, I'm going to
Have fun.
hide.
Fair enough.
There we go.
Let me see real quick. Oh, God. I'm going to dash right here towards the air elemental.
Okay. Song.
Song is going to just do what Song does best and attempt to Eldritch Blast from safety the air elemental. 20 and a 17.
That
5, 10, 15, 20. Well, first of all, can he see over this pillar thing?
which creature is talking? The air elemental?
Yeah, that one.
That one, no, he would not be able to see that one. But he
Okay.
is able to see this guy over here.
Okay, he'll shoot that guy instead.
Those will both connect, and he falls down to the ground dead
Nice.
as you blast him in through his stomach.
And then Song will just kind of leap down here.
Okay. The elemental turns to you, Calithar, and is gonna make 2 flail attacks.
So I use my reaction to use protection on him.
Okay. 12 and a 24.
The 24 will definitely hit.
Okay. 7 bludgeoning. And you
Okay.
also take 18 points of lightning.
Ooh! You said 7 bludgeoning?
Yep.
So that's reduced to 3?
Yep. And the lightning is also reduced, if I'm correct?
No, I don't think I'm resistant to lightning. Nope.
No,
So you
if
said
it's a
13
team
lightning?
plane issue, it'll only be fire or cold.
Yeah. So 18 lightning. And I need you to go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, sorry. I was having to do math. Constitution, sure thing. Oh, wow. A 12.
Suddenly your entire body begins to paralyze. You are effectively stunned.
Boo! Okay.
I'll do his turn. This guy is gonna run over here, and you can see he pulls out a dagger, and you can see that this dagger has 3 little shards that float around it. The dagger itself looks like a regular steel dagger, but then you have these shards all around it. As he's gonna make attack. As you can see, as he slashes down onto the creature, these 3 shards go around and also stab it, dealing that much damage to this creature. You are effectively stunned.
Yep, we still got his lordship though.
Yep.
He does not get his fire back, so he will leap off of this and attempt to like peck at the air elemental.
Go for it.
That's a 15. Well, would he have advantage since there's like 4 people around him? Okay,
So how
that's
does
a
your
20.
lordship want to do this?
Oh yeah! So his lordship
Oh
will
my
come
god, the
squawking
chicken
down.
defeated him.
He'll be like quack quack quack, ah! And just like rip apart his plate armor off his body.
As you
He's
can
like
see,
got his gas. He's like, oh my god, that's horrifying.
his lordship just rips apart this air elemental. As you hear this screech and Bar, you just instinctively just pull the dragon a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
Cover his eyes.
I don't know. I just threw a texture out.
Whisper to the baby dragon, someday you shall do that.
Well, that was pleasant. Oh, right. Lesser restoration. You're no longer stunned.
Oh, well, thank you, kind sir. I didn't know there were
Oh,
others
they
down
were.
here.
Oh,
Ask who you are.
I'm a man of many talents. As you give him a look, he's wearing these silk white robes, a white top hat, but he has this like scarecrow-like bag over his face. His eyes are pure gold as he looks at you guys.
I'm guessing you're here for the cult as well.
Yes, I am. And I can see that others have joined me in my quest.
Well, if we both have the same goal of dealing with this cult. It's better for us to work together, I feel.
Quite. So, may I ask what your names are?
My name is Malos,
Walking this way.
Lord or servant of Lord Breezy. I came here to deal with Yansin Ben's revival, so I'm following behind him.
My name is Zespatos. I am a servant of his lordship here.
I see.
Just follow him
Your
behind.
lordship is
30 feet behind.
Oh, this is the Lord of Eyes.
Lord of Eyes. Interesting name.
He's quite a fun guy. Unlike these mushrooms in here.
Snake Lady. My name's Shahatsu. Lovely name. And this is our group. Interesting.
Quick question.
Yes.
Misty Step. Did that teleport both me and the dragon?
Yes.
Okay,
In this case, yes.
that has changed my next
Well-
spell for the next.
I was gonna say, like, if you're trying to get down with the dragon, I would help you get down by like flying you two down.
No, it's more that if now I can Misty Step places to save the dragon's
okay.
life.
I thought you was like being very careful climbing down and basically being the protective uncle.
No,
here.
no.
For now, you may all call me Okai Luthar as he begins walking away.
Okay.
That's an interesting name.
Quite. As he
Why does that name sound
tips-
familiar?
tips his hat behind you guys.
Why does that name sound familiar? Ugh.
No
And
idea.
then
No
you guys
idea.
begin walking down the path.
Would it be an int check to see if I recognize that name or anything?
You guys do remember there was an Okai Lothar within the guard prison that you guys encountered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering.
There's that guy.
As I kind of like go to Shahatsu, I was like, if that's the case, then if that's the person who he truly says he is, we might have just met his counterpart.
Be very careful. We do not know what he's capable of.
I'll give her a nod. It's like, I'll keep an eye on him.
So, what are you guys here to do?
As I said, I'm here to deal with the cult, as they are attempting to help revive Yensimba into its full power.
I'm here to stop. Well, not stop the cult. More so, save one of my followers. Well, actually, let me reword myself. I'm here to save a god's son.
A god's son?
Yes.
You have followers? What are you, some sort of political figure?
I misworded myself.
Can I
And
insight check
who's...
him?
Go for it.
18.
He seemed to misword it, but there's hints that he might not have. It's hard to really grasp without seeing his facial features.
I'll just nod.
And out of curiosity, whose son of a god is this?
The travelers.
Now, why would you be helping the traveler?
Because he is the only one who has the capacity of saving the two timelines.
The two timelines? Have you
So
been
you know
smoking some
about
of these
this.
mushrooms?
All right.
So you know about the timeline as well.
Yes. So far, the traveler has been successful in saving the few that he has been able to in the future and bringing them here.
That would explain why we've happened to encounter people like T-Zoc and the rest of them, and, well, a few others.
And as a deal, since I always owe favors to those who help me, I'm here to save his son.
I didn't even know the traveler had a son.
He also has a daughter. But you don't know.
Is she also being held down here?
No. But she was gravely injured by what's his name? Hazrael.
Yeah, I hear that
Well,
dude's a real dick.
He
We
is.
were
very
able
much.
to... We think we killed him, as he turned to dust when we fought him. But there's
Well.
always a possibility that he's still alive somehow.
Well, I have. In that case, you can all help me save his son.
What other leads do you have so far on the sun? Do you know exactly where
His name is Ed Rosalia.
Ed Rosalia.
Ed Rosalia. How you spell that, Will?
EDRESILIA.
Hold on. Again. ED.
I'll just.
Yeah.
Well, you see here, these traveling compatriots of his lordship, as I stroke his lordship's neck, they say they're a little bit worn out. Is there anything you can do with your traveler fancy pants stuff to help them feel a little more energized?
I cannot. But perhaps the traveler can. As he flips a coin, and what feels like a minute pass, suddenly you all have a long rest.
Whoa!
Oh wow.
Oh, spell slots. It's wonderful. And a level up. Ooh.
And as he catches the coin, that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh,
Oh man.
Woo, woo.
Now I get the OP ability of Aura of Protection.
can I be level 20 so I can protect this thing now?
No.
You and me
Ooh.
on the front lines are going to be on